What's up, everybody? Welcome to the NXT Stand and Deliver watch along. It's NXT biggest show of the year, and your girl is here. We got hopefully a good show ahead of us. A nice, solid little card. We got 6 matches for the main show. So I hope it's a good one, man. I hope that today kind of blows people out of the water. It's been a second that I feel like there hasn't been like as much buzz around this year's Stand and Deliver, maybe because it's not surrounding WrestleMania. But on the good side of things is that at least it kind of is its standalone show this weekend, where for WWE, like, this is all that's going on this weekend. And so at least it won't be overshadowed by, the events that are unfolding during WrestleMania week. So I don't know how it'll turn out. We'll see how it turns out today, but I hope that it's a show that, gets people very, very excited and whatnot. So let's hope for a good show today. Either way, hey, let's give some shout outs here. I want to start off by shouting out Henry Kieran. Henry, dude, thank you so much for all the love that you've been sending my direction. Henry says, hey, Denise, how are you doing? NXT? Yeah. I'm doing good. I'm hoping that today's show, like I said, is a good one. So that's kind of like about it, honestly. I was just, it's been a busy day, though. I will tell you that. It's been a busy day, but I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much for sending this in, Henry. We are, by the way, we are almost there on YouTube. Oh, I just realized I have a 14-minute ad from YouTube. What? Okay. Let me test the audio too, everybody, because we don't usually watch on YouTube. So I'm not used to their audio. So let's see what it sounds like. Okay. This is kind of like on the lower side. But if you guys can hear the audio, let me know. If not, I will put it on a little louder. Let me see how that sounds for everybody.
I want to break some big news. NXT
all right.
will be bringing one of its biggest PLEs.
Because I can put it louder too. It's a little bit on the lower side.
Get ready for a fight. NXT.
Saratron says, don't you have YouTube Premium? Fuck no! YouTube pays me. I don't pay YouTube. They already take enough of my money. They should honestly give me free YouTube Premium. All right. How's the audio? Let's see. Okay, everyone's saying the audio sounds good. I could probably put it up a little louder, though. Ah, shit, they got subtitles? What? Okay, nobody wants the audio louder, right? The hell is crazy-ass tab? Okay, everyone's saying the audio's good. All right, cool. Perfect. All right, well, we'll ride with it. On the bright side, I imagine most of you are able to watch the show today, because the show is on YouTube today, the same place I am. So for the most part, you guys should be able to watch. You guys should be able to watch the stream comfortably. All right, people want the audio a little louder. All right, hold on.
Premium live event. And whether you are streaming on YouTube or on Netflix around the world,
okay, I put it up a lot louder. Sounds super loud to me, so hopefully it's loud for you guys. So we got Kara says YouTube Premium is a must-have for me and my husband. Yeah, I get it, especially if you're watching a lot. I get it. I've been wanting to get YouTube Premium, but I can't get myself to do it. I'm like, no. Hey, we're starting off with HBK Shawn Michaels. Hey, it's always nice to see Shawn. We got a Fleet Pete here. It says no delay, better than Netflix. That's true. So I'm assuming if you are outside of the US, then you're watching on Netflix. But if you're in the US, you're watching on YouTube. I don't really know, to be honest. I don't really know. I thought it was the YouTube for everybody, but I think someone told me that it was not. I don't know. They might have geo-blocked it. I have no idea. Kara says Shawn still has it. Amen. Give it up to Shawn Michaels, man.
All right, boys and girls, welcome to Stand and Deliver.
We should watch the entire show standing up in honor of the show name.
Will be decided.
Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Oh my goodness, I can listen to that all night. But rivalries will also be decided, and absolutely NXT tonight is going to take this place to a whole new level.
I hope he's right. I want the show to be successful.
But first, let me introduce to you international
Oh my
hip-hop
gosh.
recording artist
Sean, I was
and
with
St.
you until
Louis's
that
own
moment.
Sexy Red.
Guys, I was with Sean until that very moment. I don't get the Sexy Red thing, by the way. Are there any Sexy Red fans in here that can explain this one to me? I don't really get the hype. I don't get it. But maybe it's just not my thing. Todd says time to hit mute. I don't get it, but if there's any fans here, let me know. Fill me in.
Hey! Welcome to Stand and Deliver. I'm ready to see some action with HBK and hang with
I feel like this should have been on the pre-show. Unless Sean's gonna start dancing, this should have been on the pre-show.
We just gotta say, if you ain't down with Stand and Deliver, we got 2 words for ya.
Fuck
it! Yeah.
All right. I don't get it, but okay. I don't get the whole Sexy Red thing.
And deliver.
I'm like, especially for that, you know, like
St. Louis, Missouri.
That could have been an email.
The gateway city.
That could have been an email. Like, we just want to have Sean do
where
it.
the West began. A place where those brave enough could venture outward and blaze their own path.
So hopefully the crowd's good today too. Hoping for a good crowd.
Sound familiar? Tonight, for the superstars of NXT, St. Louis serves as a gateway
to WrestleMania!
But where every road leads to something bigger, the fight is always better.
Big city dreams on the line.
BTW, we got Victaru. What's up, Victaru? He says, what's up, DWO, peeps and queen? Stand and Deliver is here, and WrestleMania can't come any faster. I really hope this show will be as fired up as WrestleMania. I hope so too. I'm telling you, because they are a standalone show, because they are, you know, on YouTube. I feel like they got some stuff working for them and some stuff kind of going against them. So that's why I want them to go out there and put their best show possible. Like, NXT's been getting a lot of criticism as of late for not being the strongest show. So, like I said, they really got a lot to prove today. And I feel like there's a good amount of matches like Blake and Tatum, Johnny and Miles that can deliver. I hope that the main event also delivers the Fatal 4-Way. I feel like there's enough in there to make something work. So let's see. Thank you so much, McTaru. Hope you enjoy the show, man. We also got Sheldon Jackson, who gifted a DWO membership. Whoop, whoop. Thank you so much, Sheldon. We also got Victaru here, who gifted 10 DWO memberships. Yo, 11 memberships gifted in under 10 minutes. Thank you to Sheldon. Thank you to Victaru. You guys deserve a massive shout out, honestly, and lots of love your guys' direction. We got Kara Jenkins here. It says Team Zarya in this house. Happy Stand and Deliver. I wish I had a Soul Ruka shirt, but I don't. I also wish I had a Tatum Paxley shirt, but I don't. Today, I can't really show my shirt because it doesn't match with my face. But today I'm wearing my Jacob Fatu. Oh, actually, it doesn't look too bad. I'm wearing my Jacob Fatu shirt today, but it doesn't match with my eyeshadow. So that's why I'm wearing a sweater over it.
She said now.
The gateway to destiny.
Anyways, thank you, Kara. Oh, Holy cow. By the way, we also have a
Welcome.
massive super chat from Uncle
NXT
Dog.
Stand
Uncle Dog, dude.
and Deliver.
Thank you. Thank you so much. He says, good evening. The news that Ari Emanuel can use his leverage to insert his client into WrestleMania main event storyline is very concerning as a fan. I hope something similar won't happen when Paramount officially becomes owner of AEW. God, I hope not. I don't even want to think in that direction. This whole topic has had everybody up in arms today. It's been a hell of a day, let me tell you. I've been seeing a little bit of everything. There are some people that are like trying to defend this, because there's people that defend every storyline. So you're always going to have those people, but I do feel that for the majority, I do feel people are like, what the hell is going on, man? What is this? What's happening? You know, someone explain it to me. Explain it to us like we're 5. So we are getting a mixed bag, but I would say that most people are leaning to a WTF reaction in regards to everything that's gone down. It's been crazy, though. I didn't think that this is where they were headed with Cody and Randy. Thank you so much, Uncle Dunk. Also, Zarya changed her hair. I've never seen Zarya with that kind of hair. Oh, they're starting with the triple threat. Wait, she's wearing Shawn Michaels inspired gear. I love that. Her gear is beautiful. So is Lola. But I really like the female version of like Shawn Michaels gear. Yeah, let's give some love to Kendall, guys. That was a really good. I really love her gear. But it's interesting that we're opening up with this match. I don't know what to make of that.
Buckle up, get ready.
This is gonna be good.
We got Sarah here who says her gear is fire. We got Jordan from Canada who says Kendall Gray. Now we got Fredo here who says let's go Gray. So I would say most of the chat is, well, no, actually we got Johnny here who says let's go Lola. I was about to say I feel like everyone's kind of going here from for Kendall. Honestly, look guys, I love both Kendall and Lola. I'm good with whatever happens tonight. Let me tell you, I'm good with whatever happens tonight. Now if JC retains, I'm gonna be like, girl, why? Again. So as long as we crown a new champion, I'm good. But other than that, I don't know what to make of anything. Thank you so much for the kind comment, Joseph. We got a sports fan reacts here. Says Denise, I think JC Jane loses and gets called up. I am expecting a couple of call-ups for Raw after Mania. I can see JC really fitting in very well because she is a good heel. So I can see it happening. We got a here says, what a way to start the show off. You're going to definitely get the crowd hyped for this.
Lola Vice.
From NXT to
BTW, we also got Guitar Junkie in the building. What's up, Guitar Junkie? He says, hey, Denise, is Stand and Deliver a new Blue Chew Gold marketing slogan? If you wanted to stand and deliver, hey, make sure you do so with Blue Chew promo code Denise. Duh. Or Denise. Yo, Guitar Junkie, thank you so much, man. Always nice to get a plug in.
Because the only
we got
person that
steps here with a solid betrayal from Fallon tonight. David, I hope you're right, man. I hope you're right because I've been waiting for this.
Kendall Graham relinquished the
I've been waiting for this, so I hope so.
20 years from now, they're going to see the name.
Also, okay, just letting you guys know right now, if Kendall Gray wins today, I'm going to be posting a shit ton of clips from my Kendall Gray interview on social media. If Lola Vice wins, I'm going to be posting a shit ton of interviews from my Lola Vice. A shit ton of clips from my Lola Vice interview. Your girl's got to get her numbers up, guys. So whenever anything's relevant, I'm riding with it. I'm riding with it like the wind.
From you, JC.
By the way, shout out to Mr. GRK Chef 13. What up, dude? He says Lola can win tonight. Kendall can take it off of her at SummerSlam weekend. Then Lola gets called up. Which show do they have during SummerSlam again? Oh my gosh, why am I forgetting what show is during that time? Is it Great American Bash? No. What NXT show do they roll during SummerSlam weekend? I don't really remember. I'm blanking. but yes, they could extend it. That's why I'm good with whatever happens. Heat wave. Thanks, David. Heat wave? Yeah, really? Heat wave? Damn, I should know this. Y'all would think I'd know the schedule by now, since I've been covering this for ages. Thank you, Mr. GRK Chef 13. We also got Ledwin Bowden here who says JC has served her time. It's time to graduate. Yeah, dude. She really has, though. Like, she's been in NXT, what, like 5 years? I don't know how many years, but she's been there for a while. Like, if this reign doesn't get her called up, I don't know what will. Thank you, Ledwin.
And stand and deliver.
Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. All right, let's get some love, too. Check out Kendall's gear in case you guys missed it when she was walking in. It's totally gorge. And I want to get a closer look at the details.
Well, there you
Oh,
see
yeah,
it.
it's so cute. I love
We
it
just
so
saw her moment
much.
go on the countdown to Stand and Deliver.
Yeah, it's
But
really
her
cute.
friend Kendall Gray relinquished the Evolve Women's title in order to pursue the NXT Women's Championship. But what does that tell you about her as a competitor?
She's very confident.
We got Steven Marjuli. Hey, what up, Steven? Happy Saturday. He says the future is bright with girls like Kendall Gray leading the way, many others as well. Oh, yeah, I agree. I agree. I mean, she's been wrestling for a long time. She did amateur wrestling. That was her thing. And she's been doing it since she was a little girl. So that's why she's very skilled and is at this certain stage of that's why she's so advanced at this early stage of her WWE career. Oh, wow. Look at this entrance they're doing for her. Showing her her highlights as champion as she walks her way through. I don't think they've ever done anything like this on NXT, have they? Looks kind of cool. It's like she's walking through her reign. Also, this makes me feel like, yeah, totally title changing hands. Like we didn't already expect that, but still. Thank you, Steven. We also got Troy Patterson. Hey, Troy, thank you so much for the kind super chat, man. He says, new to your stream, love the energy. Dude, thank you so much. I'm always really thankful when people give my stream a chance, and when they actually enjoy it, that's like a bonus, because I take a lot of pride in trying to get people to like be excited about what they're seeing. I want you guys to enjoy yourself. That's what I want. I want people to come on here and enjoy themselves. And whenever people tell me that they do enjoy the streams, it's like when your teacher gives you a gold star or an A+ on your exam, you're like, yeah, I did it. Woo! So whenever I recruit new people to the channel, it's like, you know, a massive win over here. But thank you so much, Troy, for being a new viewer and saying some good things. So thank you, and sending you some good positive vibes on this stream. Here we go. Ready? We get some. Hold on. Some good karma. Hey. John Cena says thumbs up. All right. I hope I don't go graphics crazy today. Thank you, Troy.
Mike Rowe.
Oh, thank you so much, Jordan. Also, thank you to Generic Human. You guys are going to laugh. So if you look at, I actually kind of had an idea for what I wanted to do with my makeup today, and it came out so different. If you guys look at the Stand and Deliver graphic, the Stand and Deliver graphic is blue and yellow. So I started doing blue and blue, and I was going to put yellow in the middle. But once I started blending it, it turned into totally different colors. But I was attempting to do Stand and Deliver colors.
Next,
don't laugh, okay? It didn't work out that way.
Nevada, Kendall Gray.
Like the yellow turned green is what I'm trying to say.
Representing Fatal Influence.
My gosh, look at Lola's abs. Girl is fire. Again, it's nice to see JC still get some boost. Kind of goes to show that she's doing a good job as a bad girl. Matthew Landon says, I respect the effort, Denise. Gracias. Yeah, I think I needed a darker blue, and I needed a better yellow, so that it could look like what I was attempting to do.
When it comes to this matchup, JC Jane Book has beaten both of these women. at some point in her career. So I'll go back, and one would have to assume that gives her a little bit of a mental edge.
Of course it does. I mean, we were looking at that little stat there just a second ago. 137 days as NXT champion combined.
We got Mr. GRK Chef says, Denise, I'm watching my Canadians against your hubby's Devils. Go Habs. Oh, no wonder he's like quiet right now. He's probably watching the game. Okay, here we go. Match is starting. All right, so cash in, guys. What do you think? Cash in your official predictions. Is it Lola? Or is it Kendall?
Of course, this was
or
the
is it
championship.
Jason?
The main event of our very first Stand and Deliver, and how far the women's division has come.
I'm starting to think that it's going to be Kendall. I think in the beginning of all of this, I was thinking it was Lola. But you know what, though? In all fairness, Lola was the one who won that match between her and Kendall, even though they didn't, you know, make it seem like that. Okay, I'm seeing more Kendall comments. I'm seeing more Kendall comments in this chat. No, actually, never mind. We got some more Lola comments. All right, it seems like you guys are kind of 50-50.
I'll let you think about that.
Wait, it can't be 50-50. It's a triple threat.
Coming in, rolling through. Has a double pin in her own right and a kick out. Was this the right decision?
40-40-20? There you go. No, I don't even think it's 40-40-20.
It's not my job. What I'm going to say is Jason Jane is in perfect.
Okay, 45-45-10. There you go. There you go. 45-45-10.
It's been days since that match. And the ladies
yeah, guys, math is not my strongest attribute, let me tell you. Yeah, Q just says Denise math. Exactly. I'm not good at math, as many people know this.
Who do you think won that match?
Y'all know what I was trying to get at.
Go back and look at it. It seems to be pretty clear to me, but I'm not going to get into the official.
Look at Kendall. Look at Kendall.
Like that. I'm not going to make that.
Wow, yeah. She's got so much ring awareness. Love it. What is going on with this cameraman today, bro? I feel like the cameraman was going a little ham right now. Take a second, bro. Steady cam. Steady cam. Bro was like, ooh.
Over Lola Vice right now. Beautiful work. Look at that right there. Maintaining control.
You think about this.
We got Danny here who says it's that time when Lola finally pulls herself together. I really love Lola too. She's been working very, very hard. I also respect the fact that she's gone over to Mexico to work over there with AAA. I like that she's been doing that, and I feel that has really helped her out, guys, because over there she's performing in front of big crowds all the time. When you're constantly performing in front of big crowds, you obviously start to You obviously start to work better in terms of working with the crowd, not just like your matches, but all that encompasses being a WWE superstar.
Who's got the more to lose tonight, Vic? Who's got the most to lose?
Oh, the most to lose, obviously, the champion. She doesn't need to be factored in the decision.
I don't think so.
To lose that title. You think it's Lola Vice has the most to lose?
It's Lola Vice. I mean, because the confidence.
We got King Vega here says Lola needs to win. We got DJ here who says Fallon looks lit. Jordan here says, oh my goodness, Kendall is unbelievable. Hey, what's up, Hood Boy the Real Dude? Thank you so much for the love that you were sending earlier today. I saw that and it made my day. So thank you so much, dude.
She has to crash that glass ceiling.
You talk about.
We got Jamie here who predicts somebody from Fatal Influence is going to cost her the title. Most likely Fallon.
Champions. The other half is Mr. Iguana, who certainly is locked in right now on Netflix right now. And whether it's Netflix internationally or YouTube domestically, welcome in to Stand and Deliver. What a body shot from Lola Vice. And what is Fallon and Laney better watch themselves, but again, there's no disqualification.
Wow. Oh no! The screen,
from the champion.
The screen went black for a second, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Jane's been in this position before. She's not going.
Hey, what's up, Lazy Greenhouse? Thank you so much for being here. Also, shout out to the Sniper. What up, dude? How are you?
They're letting JCJ know.
We got Layman here says JC needs to win again, 100%. We also got James Irving. What's up, James?
They're doing a great job.
Michelle, I was saying the exact same thing. Michelle says, what's with the camera work? I don't know. I think it's because they're not with their normal PC setup.
Go ahead.
Whoever today is kind of going a little crazy.
I wanted to get into this because I want to give her I like say that I do not. She should
personally
be in the conversation of greatest NXT Women's Superstar.
Personally, I don't mind
that what you've been waiting for?
if they
question?
stay on
No, it's
one
me giving you
shot
the flowers that you've been wanting
for a
me to
little
say.
bit.
No
Like,
one-
I'm
no
okay
one has
looking
held
at
the
one
women's tag
camera
title for
angle
more
for
than-
I mean, is that a
more
question?
than 10
The
seconds,
TNA
you
and
know?
women's title at the same
I
time.
just
Is
don't
that
like the
something that we need
swaying
to debate?
movement,
One of 4 women to hold.
which is weird because
this
I feel
title
like they
twice.
haven't really
No,
done that.
finally
But for whatever
giving the
reason, I'm
flowers
thinking it
you
was
have
like
been
the
telling me
dynamics of
to
how
give her for some
You know
time.
what?
where they're
You know
at
what?
today.
J.C. Jane, she's
That's
like
what I
said,
think it
she's
might
been
be.
here for quite some time
Oh.
in NXT. Nobody gave her the credit.
So it
that
seems
she
like we got a lot of people here who feel like
she's like lost.
Stacy might be called up after this.
JC on the cover.
Like I said, she's like a player coach. I mean, she's guiding Fallon Henley and Laney Reed to become great.
Nice.
And
By the way,
did
we also got
just
Dev.
like
Hey,
her
Dev,
work
thank you
ethic.
so much for the super chat. He says, is there anyone who
Sit
debuted
down
on the main
style
roster
for
that in
Lola.
hindsight
And I
might have
think,
been
Al,
better
you
if they
know,
had
you
an
got credit
NXT
too. I'll
run
give it to
first?
Point again. Not only won a
I think
championship with
Kiana
Fatal
James
Influence,
could have
she's-
had.
she's
Oh,
had
you
gold
mean
around
directly
her
to the
waist.
main
Is that
roster?
because of JC Jane?
Well, there hasn't been that
Some
many
would say
people
it's because
besides
of
like
Fallon Henley, but
Jade.
it's hard to
I
argue
feel like
your point
mostly
for it. And
everybody
also,
in recent
this is
times has
JC
gone
Jane
through the
recently
NXT
surpassed
roster.
Bayley
Like, look
earlier-
at Jordan,
earlier this year in total
Jordan,
NXT champion.
Blake, like all the people we thought were going to go straight to the main roster have not. I would say Royce Keith, but we haven't even seen him, so
yes.
I can't even
You
say.
got that championship gold around your waist.
But if you're asking about that, like, I did think Kiana James got called up very fast before.
How
Not
wise
very
is this
fast,
of
but
Jane
like
to
she
get
didn't really
Lola
have that
out of
much
the ring
time
to
on
make this
TV.
one-on-one.
This could be it
This
right
certainly
here.
could be covered.
Julia could have probably
side of the
stuck
ring,
around on
barking
NXT a
to
little
her
bit
friend and her
longer
partner.
too,
So for
honestly.
JC Jane, just how dominant has
Those
she
are
been?
kind of my
She's
only
been
thoughts on that right now. I'm
dominated
trying to think
in
if there's
such a
anybody
way
else
that
more obvious.
Here in the modern era of professional
No,
wrestling,
John,
it's
I wouldn't have
really
put
hard to do.
Penta in
Like I say,
NXT.
you
No,
look at
definitely
50
not. Like,
days
Penta was
combined
good
reign.
going directly to the
That
main
right there
roster,
is
for sure.
extraordinary in itself, Vic.
Well, no one is more amazing at
Thank you,
turning
Dev.
love into hatred than someone like JC Jane, and she just turns the energy of the NXT universe into her favor no matter what, but just got turned around, shoulders down. Jane having to power out at 2, back up and able to block, and JC Jane has been in control of this match since the jump, and another near fall, and Jane right now maybe a little bit of frustration starting to set in.
Like I say, you're not a champion until you defend that championship. How many times have JC Jane gone
Man,
out in
I
the middle of
wish,
that damn ring and defended that
I
championship?
think
Vic?
the crowd was better at the
Lady
last
Reed.
show that NXT did.
Again, sticking
I
her nose where it
almost
doesn't
kind of
belong,
wished
but
they would have
opens the door
swapped.
for JC
I wish
Jane,
Stand and
what a
Deliver, and I get it because
neck
it's different
breaker
days,
over that
obviously,
middle
because
rope.
that was a
Lady
Tuesday,
Reed didn't touch
and this is
anybody.
a Saturday.
Oh, wait a minute.
But can I just say, I think
Battles
the
on
last
line in
crowd
this
was
match, of
better
course,
in New
triple threat
York.
rules, and Lola, I'm looking
I
out
feel
here,
like they had
isolated
more
from the
life
moment.
and
This may be the
energy
opportunity for Kendall
in the
Gray,
crowd than
who won
today's
the
St.
Iron
Louis
Survivor
crowd.
Challenge. Even before she even signed her NXT contract, up over takes Jane down.
So
Jane
Tiffany,
much
thank you so
momentum
much for
over
watching the
Big
interviews
Cat.
with both Yuki and Miyu. I'm glad you watched both of them today. Oh shit, she's smashing her face, nasty. You know, that's always actually one of my favorite things when I see people do. Whenever I see anybody smash anyone's face,
Read it and wait.
I always like that because it makes me feel like they really hate each other. If you're
JC Jane
smashing
looking to maybe
someone's
put the
face into a
exclamation
wall,
point
into a mat,
on
into
this
a
match.
commentary table, into anywhere, I'm going to believe you legitimately hate them.
You just heard what Fallon Henley said. You heard it.
But yeah, I'm hoping that more of the Tokyo Joshi fans find the interviews because I don't have that big of a Tokyo Joshi audience. So hopefully they start to find those interviews at some point, which I've been starting to see some people on Twitter that are more in that genre of wrestling. I've been seeing them start to like find the interviews and they're starting to share them. So once it breaks into like the TJPW fan base, I think those interviews will blow up. Thank you, Tiffany.
Right here. It's going to take a whole lot more to keep these ladies' shoulders down to the mat in this match. Yes.
And then tomorrow I'm dropping 2 more interviews. I got Persephone tomorrow and Máscara Dorada. So a little bit of everything around here right now.
Lola Vice turning right back around now on JC Jane. Lighten up, Jane. Look at those kicks of fury.
Also, shout out to Lapardis TV. We got Nyland here. What's up, dude? We got Muhammad in here. What's up, dude?
Wait a minute. We're in the Louie. We're in the Louie. How we going to see it?
There we go. The hips don't
Here
lie.
we go. Get
Pass. Come on. Double. Triple.
Oh, yes, baby.
Quadruple. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
is doing like the Lola Vice. I was gonna say Lola Vice stink face, but obviously not like Rikishi, but you know.
Perfectly. Jane, though, wisely rolling to her.
I know there's some people here that are like, it should have been me.
Just delivered a German
Beautiful.
suplex.
I'm gonna tell you right here, Kimber's great. She's been the talk of the town all week long.
Yep, and the straps go down.
Be the greatest WWE women's superstar of all time.
Beautiful.
Oh, yes,
Angle
man.
slam. Well, pendle slam, I should say.
She suffers the same feat. Gray back up. Gray going right around, looking for another turn.
Beautiful.
This time on the NXT Women's Champion. Jane turned upside down.
Beautiful.
Lola turned inside out.
I'm just gonna start yelling beautiful every time Kendall does anything.
Lights out. Lights out.
No. I like the way, you know what? One of the things that I like, because Kendall's a pretty tiny girl. Like, she's pretty petite, right?
Right there.
So right now, look at how JC pinned her. I love that Kendall was able to fold like a little, she looked like a little egg. You know what I'm saying? Because she's so tiny, she's able to like fold that way.
NXT Universe.
You got Jermaine here who says Booker T going hard. When doesn't he?
Stand and deliver. And I think JC Jane might be a little shocked. This match is continuing right now, but this is the.
By the way, we got RDG 1244. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says, hey Denise, NXT quiz of the day. Oh, I'm gonna fail. Says at No Mercy 2026, Ricky Saints defeated this man to win the NXT Championship. Was that the day he faced Ethan Page? Because he faced Ethan Page at a couple of shows. I'm gonna say Ethan Page.
One would think that would help.
I don't know.
But right now, Book, really, when you're in the deep water.
All right, we'll wait for the answer. No, that was the Oba one. Oh, damn. I kind of forgot about that one, to be real with you. I don't know why. I don't really remember it as much. Like, I forgot that it happened. Sorry. All right, but everybody here is smarter than I am, and they all have the right answer. Thank you, RDG.
Gray, out of desperation, just leaped across the ring to save this match. In Book, I want you to think about it. This is the way Stand and Deliver is starting here tonight. So much more action still to come as now lighten up Gray, swing and a miss. Gray charging in, going up, got countered by Lola. Lola again. Oh, this time Lola. The first kick, the second one caught Gray. The striking.
Where's oh, she's kind of out. Nope. Oh, okay.
And JC right out here, continuing this match. Right place. Right
Zeno Hours says, turn in your NXT card, Denise, you're done. All right, guys, bye.
Off that kick, immediately JC grabbed the ankle, grabbed her foot.
Hey, what's up? We also got underscore 182 with us.
Gray realizing it.
Hey, what's up, Cyclops?
Gray looking for the tap. Gray looking for the submission.
Shit.
Gray looking to become the women's champion.
I was going to say, if she makes JC tap, why does the camera keep going to black?
She's gonna have to move
This
it.
is the second time this happens. Okay, we're back. Guys, what the hell is going on, man? Is this happening to everybody on YouTube or just me? 4 times, 5 times.
Tap or snap.
5 times the screen has gone black.
Kick out and right back in.
I swear, if I miss this damn finish, I'm going to be pissed.
There's nowhere for JC Jane to go. JC's in trouble. And there comes Lola. Lola looking for a submission.
All right.
Taking out Kendall. But I don't think Kendall's let go of the ankle lock. We got a double submission.
Oh, don't do something fishy today. Don't do what we just saw on Tuesday. Don't do nothing silly. Let's get a definitive winner today.
For a moment, miss knee right back in. Takedown.
Jermaine says the cameraman was cursed by Danhausen.
Nice bridge by Lola Vice.
Oh.
Right now.
Oh, shit. Is she going to tap?
Lola got it locked in. This could be that moment.
And this goes back to Tuesday. It goes back to that Northern Light suplex. We've seen this before. In comes JC with a knockout knee.
Fuck, man. That was a nasty knee, especially because Lola was so close to the rope.
Coming out of the champion, looking to retain.
I like JC screaming.
Target acquired.
She missed her. She missed her. Oh, Jesus.
Big elbow. Raise up.
She avoided Kendall. She avoided Lola.
And Gray looking for a submission. Nice. She wants to make Lola Vice tap.
I don't know. JC still seems very close, though.
2. Another near fall.
All right. Starting to pick up even more. Nice. She got the back fist, but she rolled out. Damn, they're both down. All of them are down. Everybody's down. No. Oh, my God.
JC's going to steal the damn match. Wait a minute.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was about to say, don't do nothing stupid today, NXT.
At the last
Oh my gosh, guys, this
moment,
speed keeps cutting out, man.
Lola just saved the title.
What the hell
for
is going
herself.
on? YouTube,
For
I
this
love
match.
you. I'm a YouTube shill, but get your shit together.
Again, fatal influence.
Although
Just
I'm
like
pretty
we
sure it might be
saw
on the
Houston.
WWE side of things. Who knows?
Sinclair!
Oh, look, there's Ren. Ren having her friends back.
Ren Sinclair evening the odds in this match.
What is going on, man?
It's a 2-for-1.
Okay, at least now all the girls are
Lola
gone. Oh,
taken out by
ouch.
JC.
I felt like that hurt JC more.
Reality is setting in, Booker. JC Jane is
Who's
all
talking?
alone.
Come on, man. Come on,
Fatal
Vic.
influence is gone.
Is
Stay
JC the
focused,
one? People are
JC.
saying
She's
wardrobe
stay
malfunction. I didn't
focused.
notice no wardrobe malfunction. I literally did not notice no wardrobe malfunction.
And now it's down one-on-one. There's no one around the ring. This is that moment.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
The Evolve Women's Championship.
Okay.
A little shades of gray.
Oh, no. Oh, wow. Look at-
Oh shit! Oh no! Ah!
Whoa.
Shift to the way to do another cover, another
Okay,
counter,
they're fighting
another
for it. They're
cover, another
fighting for
counter.
it.
All these women know each other so well. They're all fighting for one thing, that women's title. Gray back to her feet, trying to break the hold. Oh, that's one way to do it. And
Oh,
my God.
Just
damn!
caught
That's
Gray.
it. Lola's winning. Lola's
caught
winning.
Jade.
1, 2, 3.
Has
Lola!
done it.
Lola finally did it. I'm telling you, I'd be happy with either girl, either Lola or Kendall. But Lola has also been working very, very hard. Wow, dude. She did it. Lola Vice is now
What a moment.
Women
And history was
champion.
also just made. Vice has made history. The first female Cuban-American champion ever.
Wow.
And
Yo,
how
I'm really
good
happy for her.
Must this feel? How good
Aw,
must this
Lola.
moment feel for that woman who has gone through it all?
Wow, that was
But
fun.
this match
That was definitely
was as
fun.
good
We got
as
Guitar Junkie who
advertised
says
by
congrats,
all
well
three of
deserved.
the women
We got Dragon Knight who
showed
says
up,
what a star. We got
stood
Matt
out
Rakeel here says congratulations
in
to
this
Lola.
For
Uncle
in the
Dong
end,
says great
it
match.
will be Lola
Congrats,
Vice. I
ladies.
was talking about counters, covers,
We got,
counters, covers. That's what this match
Dragon
was.
Knight who says
All
what a
three
start.
laid it on the line. This was the turning point.
People sending
Bam.
clapping
After
emojis.
Kendall
We got
Gray
Stone
rocked,
Immaculate says Lola,
JC
it's about
Jane
time.
got knocked
Super
out.
Fro
And
says I
taking
like
up
both
the
of
way
them,
from
but this was a
JC
good
Jane
choice. Way to
and
go,
what she
Lola.
did as champion.
We got
But the
Cody
big
here
year
says that moonsault to
continues
the outside was
for our
crazy.
new
Sniper says you
women's
deserve it to
champion.
Lola. Yeah,
It's a
Lehman says
standing
double champ for
ovation
Lola. Yeah.
as Lola
She also holds
now has
the
a
house
vice
over.
grip
She has
on
the mixed
women's
tag belt.
division
Excuse me, mixed
in
tag.
NXT as our new women's.
We got
champion.
Jamie here says, damn, but love it for her first Cuban American to win the title. Very happy for her on that. It's a really nice thing to claim.
Well, that is one championship match down as they're the tag
Okay,
team
give me 1
champions
second, everybody.
preparing to defend their gold as Vanity Project here tonight takes on Bravo. Riot.
Los
They look to take
Americanos.
the titles in the
I'm pretty sure they're
international
gonna win,
orders
too.
as our NXT tag team
By the way, did
championship
anybody watch the
match. Those titles
pre-show?
on the line
I
in
didn't watch the
moments live
pre-show,
here
so
from St. Louis at Stand.
what ended up happening with that matchup, the multi-man match that they had, or it was multi-people, I should say. I didn't see it, so y'all keep me posted on that. We got Don here said right decision. Congrats, Lola. We got Julian here says Kendall's even more legit now. Fantastic in there. Genius does it here says her first feud should be Kendall. They have outstanding chemistry. They do, but I think it'll be it'll probably be a second with that. I think they might have her, maybe work with some other girls too. We got the Kaiser here who says that the pre-show match was a fun match. Birthright lost. Oh, thank you for letting me know. Well, they had Birthright lose. Oh, wow. I actually thought Birthright was going to win. All right, we're on a commercial break, everybody. Let me mute the commercial. Well, technically, these are not commercials, but, oh, you know what? I could just mute it from here. Yeah. Okay, I could mute it from there. Oh, that works kind of cool, actually, because that way I won't have to mess with the, you know what? Actually, I don't like it like that. Let me mute it here. All right, let me see what happens when I unmute it. Okay. I just wanted to make sure it took me to the exact spot that I had the audio originally at. I didn't want to have to keep adjusting the audio. Okay. Let's see what we got here. By the way, we got Uncle Donk here who says, Kendall is one of the best technical wrestlers. Reminds me of a female Brad, which is funny because she wants to be a female Kurt Angle. But shout out to Uncle Donk for the super chat. And shout out to Kendall, guys. If afterwards, when you guys are done with this tomorrow, while you guys are waiting for Easter food to be ready, while you guys are waiting for the Easter egg hunt, I do got an in-depth interview with Kendall Gray on this channel. I was actually one of the first people to interview Kendall. You guys can check out that interview. And if you're really excited about Lola winning today, you can also check out the Lola interview. Thank you, Uncle Dunk. We also got Victaro here who says, I wonder if black screen had something to do with the wardrobe malfunction. I don't know, man, because I swear that was happening like earlier in the night. Well, the night just started, I should say, but I don't know, man. It just happened so many times where I was like, what the hell is going on? If it keeps happening, then we know it was something else. Thank you, Mictaru. We also got Ledwin here who says the screen is going black because JC keeps popping out. Is anybody here watching on Netflix? Was it happening on Netflix too, or what was happening on Netflix? I didn't notice that about JC, so I don't know. We also got, thank you, Ledwin. He also says, awesome opener. I agree. I thought the ladies absolutely killed it tonight. And by the end, I felt that kind of electricity that you want whenever you're trying to figure out who the hell is going to become the champion. And I like the final moments, especially between Lola and Kendall. All right, let me get the audio. We are back.
April 17th and Monday, April.
We also got David Primero here who says Lola Vice deserves it more. Kendall can win it later. She definitely can. She's got plenty of time. Thank you so much, David. We also got Jason Manvegas. What up, dude? He says, roses are red, Lola's my honey. DWO knows women are money. Hey! He says, hope DWO is having a good holiday weekend. Yo, Jason! I love this. Lola's my honey. DWO knows women are money. I like that. Roses are red, Lola's my honey. DWO knows women are money. I love this. Good job, Jason. Good job. Bravo. Bravo. Thanks, dude. We got Victoria here who says, so happy with Lola as double champion. Me too. I'm so happy for her. She's been putting in the work, man. All right, we got Brandon Rosen here says, yo, sorry I'm late to the watch party. Just had to shout out my girl Lola. It's about time. Exactly. Brandon, thank you for coming in to hang out with us. And everybody here seems very happy for Lola. Like, even the people that wanted Kendall to win aren't mad that Lola did. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Brandon. Happy Saturday, man. We got Guitar Junkie. Guitar Junkie, thank you. He says, Kendall's ring work and endurance reminds me of a young Kurt. She can go for days, has an amazing body and gorgeous face. She just needs more promo experience. Kendall's a future roster main star. Oh, yeah. And she just got started. Like, she still hasn't had, like, besides this, she still hasn't had another, like, a major program on the show. She still hasn't had that. She still hasn't had, like, I don't think she's even had like a direct promo to the camera yet. So there's still a lot. She's still very early on in her NXT career. It's just that she got very popular very fast. So because of that, it feels like she's ahead is what I'm saying. She's ahead. But there's still things for her to do. Like, we can have her, you know, do her thing on NXT for a minute.
But how excited have we been for this?
Thank you, Guitar Junkie. We also got Sheldon Jackson here who says the Reign of Terror 2.0 is finally done. There is a God, hallelujah. Sheldon's seeing Jesus right now.
It's a big moment, too, for the current champions here in NXT.
He's like, yes! For those of you who do not know, Sheldon is not a JC Jane fan. Hasn't been since day one. So at least, you know what, Sheldon, at least you're consistent. I applaud the consistency. Thank you, Sheldon. I just know Sheldon leaped out of his chair and was like, yes! You could have had Santina Marella win against JC and Sheldon would have been like, yes! So funny.
Will the lights
we got Robert here who says, yes, more Latino champions, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate.
We've seen people
hilarious.
Pressure. You see this
hilarious.
Right, I do. It's lit up, right? It's as bright as it's going to get here tonight for the Vanity Project. And my thing is, guys.
We got Sarah who says, oh, cool, I can go get my dinner and laundry during this.
The young guys, man.
Cody says, look at these young bucks. Also, shout out to Kenna Lake who's here with us.
In the next 10 years. And right now,
Jason says, why is Santina catching strays? Santina.
Right now.
Well, you see El Grande Americano out on the. He kind of likes.
This song sounds like
seen
a
him
song
get that,
you would hear at the club when you're
plus a
like
couple of moves, so to
fucked
speak.
up.
He's having a good time.
You know what I'm saying?
Party out here right now.
Right?
God, thank God I don't go to the club. If I had to listen to this music, I'd blow my brains out.
That's Americano.
BTW RDG 1244, thank you so much for the super chat. Says one more. Oh no, I'm so bad at everything, guys. I'm so bad at everything. I don't want no more trivia questions. No more trivia questions. Nothing. No trivia. Nada. Absolutely nothing.
Mexico, it'll be a parade.
All right, let me read the
like
question.
We've never seen before.
Oh, look at this.
RDG says, one more to redeem yourself, Denise. Who was Stone Cold's opponent at WrestleMania 12?
As the NXT universe getting right on the case.
Wasn't Zarya, was it?
Vanity Project has never left North America to compete.
I think so,
I break
right?
that down to experience.
If I'm wrong, y'all can yell at me. Y'all can yell at me if I was wrong.
He got dropped and he went to the wrong corner.
Let's see if I'm right. Okay, now we have a couple of people saying the same thing. Okay, oh, thank God. Okay, notice how I didn't say it loud and proud? I'm not very good at remembering who wrestled who, when and where from a long time ago. Okay, I can breathe now. I redeemed myself.
I don't know, that's your opinion. I'm talking about being able to go around the world and learn different styles and hone your craft. And that's what I'm talking about with experience. The Los Americanos, they've been throughout Mexico, throughout Canada, throughout America, throughout Europe, throughout Japan, all across the world as a tag was made. And hey.
Thank you, RDG.
And see, Brad Baylor doesn't know what to do. He's a little shell-shocked in that situation. And that's exactly what Ryo is doing, is taking over this match.
We could talk all about Rio and Bravo as for
Ryo
and Bravo and their accolades. But let me tell you right there, they're not the champions. They're not the champions.
They're not, but they could be,
right?
They could be closing in out.
They're not the champions, right? Like Smokes and Baylor here. Am I correct on that, Vic?
You are correct, and I'll throw this to
How do you think they got their championship? Who do you think they beat?
We got Junior Hero over on Twitch who says that Triple Threat was a great match besides wardrobes every 10 seconds. Yeah, that was crazy. I haven't seen that much glitching in her, well, not glitching, but blackouts in a while. Oh my gosh, I think the last time we had this many blackouts was when they had that Logan Paul stuff on Fox. Remember how much they did that?
So this is the first time they're defending it on a PLE, so they're not really the champions.
Give them credit.
I do give them credit.
You're the one who doubted them from the beginning. Are they going to be able to compete under the bright lights? What kind of statement is that? What kind of statement is that?
You've seen people fold. Think of the Super Bowl. You think people that can't get out of their own way, they're a little bit nervous, a little bit shell-shocked, they're a little bit rattled.
Billy Alice has no glasses tonight. I don't want to, but what's happening is that sometimes my vision is fine, and then sometimes all the words here get blurry. And I'm like,
that's what you need to be doing.
I gotta
and up and down as Ryo and Bravo taking back over this match. And in all seriousness, how tough is it to prepare?
So it comes and goes. What I notice is that
on a serious note, it's definitely
my eyes like this,
because like you say, these guys have
shit changes, you know? Like it's like a blur. The words go from looking static like this to looking like this. Does that make any sense at all? I can't explain it. It just looks like all the words are skating. Like they're all skating.
You know, let me throw this to you about the champions and why maybe they do have an advantage as this match goes on. And what a shot to the throat by Baylor. And Baylor going up. Under tag was made. Ryo doesn't realize it, but Smokes his leg on.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And a near fall.
Don't tell me the advantage.
We got Common Life. Hey, Common Life. Thank you so much for the super chat, by the way. Says, shout out to all these women. Exactly. Says, Kendall's a future cornerstone of the WWE. Lola has grinded so hard to get to this point, and JC leveled up during her reign. Probably one of my favorite NXT champs. I agree with you on all of that. Maybe not my favorite NXT champ, but I do agree that she did level up, especially if you remember where she was at when she won. Remember that night that she won? I was sitting here. She was sitting here. A bunch of people were sitting here like, what the fuck is happening? Like, that woman had no build to winning the NXT championship. We all thought she was going to be a transitional 1-month champion. And then lo and behold, she ended up having the bout for a very long time. And she did good. I liked a lot of her promos that she did. And to definitely put her in a different light on NXT. So she did level up. And then as for Kendall, yeah, Kendall's going to do big things. I can't wait until she starts wrestling some more seasoned women. I cannot wait for that. Like, I can't wait till the day that we see her hopefully wrestle like Roxanne Perez, Lyra Valkyria, Bailey, you know, those kinds of wrestlers, Io Sky. I can't wait until we get those days when we see Kendall work with those girls. And then as for Lola, she has grinded so hard, like you said. You cannot take that away from her. I feel like people liked her on NXT, and then once she started working again in AAA, that's when I started to feel like she earned a lot of people's respect, and I feel like that helped her out also on NXT.
Because we are seeing some textbook tag team wrestling.
So
yeah,
man, I agree with this. Thank you so much for the super chat. And yes, the women are money. Hold on, where's my my graphic?
That camera time is worth.
Oh wait, it's probably a little too loud though, so I'm not gonna play it.
It cashed in on that camera time,
Of course, Evolve every Wednesday night on Tubi. Tag was made in Wise of Brad Baylor.
Oh yes, that's the smokes. That's the smokes right there, baby.
Grabbing at the ankle to hold back Rayo. Rayo a long way away from Bravo. And Vanity Project here, Booker, has cut this ring in half.
Textbook
Cover to retain.
Textbook tag team work right there by Smokes and Baylor. I love these guys, man.
Oh my gosh, Booker. He's acting like they're the second coming.
And I will throw Jackson Drake in on this. What has impressed you the most about Vanity Project?
Oh, I mean, willing to step up in there in NXT, knowing what the locker room looks like and not backing down from that. I'm talking about looking at it straight on and not just looking.
I'm wondering if Brad,
that's
champion. Brad, right? The one with the cute little hair. I'm wondering if he should get rid of the hairstyle.
Come on.
They certainly do.
I don't know, man. The hairstyle, I think if he were to change his hair, I think he might look a little older. I think the hair is what makes him look younger. But at the same time, that's almost like what makes you want to boo him, is that he's just like this cute little frat boy, and that makes you want to boo him. So in a way, I feel like the hair might actually be working for him.
Able to counter for a second. Maybe it was the size advantage of Brad Baylor that paid
Jason
off.
says, and if you're the second coming, Blue Chew, promo code Denise.
This is their first premium
Let's
live
go.
event. It just happens to be
oh my gosh.
What the
heck? Yeah, don't forget.
That was two grown men just talking.
I mean, I don't know about grown men, maybe grown boys.
Just about came out of his mask.
Sorry, it's grown boys, not grown men. So Tracy says they look AI generated.
Round and round with that neck breaker. They
pretty little boys out here. And then out of Vanity Project or whatever the hell they call themselves. Jermaine says they give off the "my dad is a police officer" or lawyer vibes. Boo. They do. They have the "I'm going to call my dad and tell him what you did" vibe.
Wiping out Baylor. Baylor all the way to the outside.
Yeah, they have they call their dad for everything vibes.
Oh,
nice turnaround offense.
Tag team championship with the Jeopardy tag.
Yeah, Big G says this is the one with the Justin Bieber haircut. It's Brad, right? Brad?
Project is being able to out-crap the crafty Los Americanos.
Oh, nice. That was fun.
A little 2 for 1.
We got
to the in-ring action.
That is it. Whoa.
And I got to say, Vanity Project, this last sequence before the tag into the turnbuckle and then that 2 for 1.
Can I say this? Also, no shenanigans or anything like
That's
that.
Fair.
No outside
That's
interference.
Fair.
You got to give this young team a lot of credit right now, Vic. Please do that for me.
Oh, wait, come on. And how disrespectful trying to undo the mask of Rayo.
He's trying to check the mask, Vic. He's checking it.
Check the mask. Oh! Well, someone's going to need to check on Rayo. Just got caught, knee under the jaw. Hoist up, got caught. X-Plex, sit-down style, into the cover. And I don't know if Rayo was looking for that X-Plex into a submission.
They're trying. They're trying.
Back out, but Baylor may have just been too far away from being able
Cody Santello says, "I'm telling Dad." Literally, those are the exact vibes they give. Damn, they do this all the time with this whole
able to pass
thing.
over what we've seen in the past AAA. Raw. NXT and misfire. Big knee in
the rebound, though. We got it on the rebound.
Now I'm starting to wonder if they're going to have Los Americanos win.
Again, 2-for-1 offense. Is this high-impact offense going to pay off? And there's Rhino coming in. Woo. Chip Danny.
This has been all right.
The work as the official. First,
they're getting there.
Knee to the cheekbone, followed up by Vanity Project, pulling out some new plays here because this is the stage to do so.
We got a Sadler here who predicts that he thinks JC gets her rematch, and then that'll be her send-off match. We got Johnny Play here who predicts that Vanity keeps the belts. Bobby Means predicts Lola and Kendall at Battleground.
Trying to take care
when
of
is
Ryan.
Battleground?
It's Smokes just hid what he took, but now.
Wait, what? Oh, damn. Don't tell me I missed it.
Dropped spine first on the steel.
What are you talking about?
And, it's a big knee. And Ryan might have just been wiped out of this match for a moment.
What the hell is that?
Ricky Smokes.
Yeah.
Grande Americano doesn't know exactly what just happened.
Those are the sounds you make once you start popping that blue chew. Yeah.
Right now.
Maybe that's a little protection.
Promo code, Denise. Let's finish it. Let's finish it. Oh, beautiful. Let's finish it. Come on, get in there. Let's end it. Let's end it. Call it a day. Uno, dos, tres. Ah. I was like, I'm ready. Let's call it a day. We got the sniper here. Says it was always going to be difficult following that triple threat from the ladies.
Second splash after Hurricane Rana. Still had presence of mind to kick out.
A lot of hard from that kid Smoke.
Jermaine says those boys are definitely background characters in High School Musical.
Some words of encouragement.
Yeah, they do. There's this one guy, Sharpay's brother, who literally looks just like that.
These moments, these are the crucial moments in this match.
Tag made right there by Baylor, though.
Look at Baylor.
So thank you so much to Billy Alice. He says, great show this morning. You and Mark have great radio chemistry. Thank you, Billy, for saying that. I really get happy whenever people listen to the show and enjoy it.
Just turned around and now is seeing an evil, angry Ryo.
Okay. Ooh, nice.
With a big right.
I like how he was getting him to look over here, and then while he was looking over there, he punches him with the other arm.
Starting to.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my
God.
Goes into the front row. This could be it. This could be that moment.
Cody says he kind of looks like Chucky.
You gotta be kidding.
He does look like Chucky. Like you little Chucky Barbie doll. Well, not Barbie doll, but little Chucky doll. I used to have a doll who looked just like that.
Close.
Uncle Dong says it's refreshing to see actual wrestling matches on a wrestling show. Hey, shout out to HBK.
They just keep passing this thing around like a baton.
Oh, dear Lord. I like how the last NXT show we watched flew by really fast. I kind of hope this one's the same way.
Baylor on the outside, realizing what's going on. So many bodies in this matchup. So much action to call.
You got to throw caution to the wind. And Baylor did that, man. You got to sacrifice sometimes.
And now Smokes just got caught. That time by Bravo.
Wait, which one's the one that has the plate on his mask? Oh, no.
Jackson Drake just dropped Bravo.
Oh, no.
Didn't see it because he was with Smokes. Baylor made the tag. Smokes is legal.
You win by any means necessary, bitch.
Into the cover. And Vanity
Beautiful
Project.
Sad face.
Retains.
Nothing for Los Americanos today. Nada. But they're really going to try to do something with the Vanity Project.
Not only to retain
I actually, believe it or not, I like the Vanity Project more than Dark State.
On this stage, the biggest one we have. That
I know, crazy, huh?
Victory today.
BGW, we got John Harrison says, I can tell Mark rocks with you for real. It shows on the podcast. Mark's the one that encourages me to be my true self. And I really appreciate him for that. Like, he always knows exactly how I feel about things because we talk about stuff like, you know, before the show or on the commercial break, and he's like, you need to say that on the show. And I'm like, okay. Thanks, John.
For Vanity Project
Alvin Waters says, don't insult Matt Damon like that. But he does kind of look like Matt Damon.
They got beat their own game, Vic. They got beat at their own game.
All I can say is congratulations to Vanity Project. But on the topic of tag team competition, let's go back to our massive tag team matchup on Countdown to Stand and Deliver.
Don says, very sad. I wanted to keep cheering. Ole, 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 ole.
It was hot from the start, as you would say.
This is what I missed. I didn't see this. Your girl does not tune in.
Was getting thrown around in this tag
I was taking a little nap. I had like a 1 hour nap today after Busted Open. Nice little 1 hour nap.
This matchup would be done. Not quite. Hank and Tank would keep things going for their team. And
Sarah says, they look like they could be my kids, Denise.
EK, he started to showcase.
Honestly, I have like 5 cousins who look like that. I'm not even kidding you. I'm not even kidding with you.
But just like last year at Stand and Deliver, Hank and Tank, they're on the winning end. As Shiloh Hill, coming from LFG to Stand and Deliver, picked up the victory for his team. And what a moment it was for those 5 superstars.
I do want to see more interactions. I know we talked about it on Tuesday, but I want to see more interactions between Shyla and Tatum, by the way. Oh, right as I said it.
He didn't win on my first
I'm a mind reader.
Deliver. I cannot wait to tell my friends in the woods about this. I feel so happy right now.
That's so great. And I'm Shiloh. This is just the beginning. I was in the same position as you. Last year, I won my Match the Countdown show. And look at everything that has happened to me since then.
Wait.
The NXT Women's Championship, the North American
Is Tatum
Championship.
wearing like
I
a...
just don't have my title right now to actually show for it.
What happened to Tatum's eye? Did she get hurt?
She is not ready for you to just go demon mode on her. You're leaving St. Louis with that title.
Yes.
Oh, not big sexy.
After y'all win tonight, we outside. I'm throwing the after party. Period.
Oh my
We outside.
God.
What?
You need to be for real. You don't want to hang out with these little weirdos.
What's wrong with weirdos?
Look. After tonight, when I become a 2-time champion, you can hang with me, a real VIP winner.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Deuces.
Well, this one is not about championship.
Oh my gosh, it's time, everybody. Soul versus Zarya. Let's go. After this, it's over.
Zarya finally collide.
I can't wait for it to be over. Yeah, I think she might be wearing, is she wearing 2 contacts? Yeah, I think that's what maybe making her eyes look different. I was like, wait, what? She never looks like that. Unless she tried 2 different contacts to give her like a crazier kind of look. You know, one eye is like, grr, and then the other one's like, grr. I don't know. I'm not really too sure. So yeah, we got Junior here who says, now this is going to be a match. We got Johnny Plays here who says, my girl Zarya will win. Let's see. We got a J Grouse that says Zarya wins because she's a good friend. Let's see. We got a Sniper here who says Ruka's his crush. She has the best finisher on NXT. We got Jamie here who says Zarya wins and so goes to the main roster. Steve G says, let's effing go Zarya. We got Fleet Pete here who says, when do you think Soul goes full-time on the big shows? Should have been right after the Rumble, man. She shouldn't even be here right now on this feud. Oh, don't even say that, Martin. He says this will be the first match of the trilogy. Don't even say that, bro. Don't even say it. Don't even say it. Do not even put it out there. I need it to be over after tonight. After tonight, I want to move on with my life. BTW, we got a super chat here from Team Mac 034. And what up, Team Mac? How are you, man? He says, if my base Soul Ruka don't win, I'm crashing out. Yo, I was starting to think I was like the last Soul Ruka fan on this freaking stream, man. I was about to be like, yo, everybody's been there. There was apparently a meeting where everybody got together and decided to be Zarya fans, and no one invited me to this freaking meeting. Like, y'all had a PowerPoint and shit, fucking cookies and milk and cheese platters, and no one invited me to this freaking meeting. I was about to say, I felt like I was the last Soul Ruka fan. I'm the last Soul Ruka fan, and I'm the last Sami Zayn fan, all right? It's starting to get lonely on my neck of the woods. Starting to get sad. Thank you, T-Mac. I feel like I got someone to sit with. Thanks, T-Mac. Oh, man, that's funny. Matthew Landon says, damn, Denise crashing out. Nah, you haven't seen crashing out, man. I swear, if this match ends in a way where you know there's going to be a match too, I might actually crash out. I'm going to start looking as crazy as fucking Paul Heyman. You know how he always comes back and he looks like he just came out of the fucking crypt? That's how I'm going to look like after this. All right, let me get the audio back.
Vegas, April 16th through 20th, and John Cena is joining The Undertaker for a live recording of 6 Feet Under on Saturday, April 18th. 2 icons, 1 stage, no script. Just conversation you won't hear anywhere else. Get your WWE World
ATW T-Mac, thank you so much. He says, so Ruka condone doing wrong in my eyes. You going to Vegas, right? Yeah, I'm going to be in Vegas. I have a live show Friday, April 17th. And I'll be trying to get some content, some interviews. You know what I do. I'll try to do that. I'll be live streaming from my hotel from Circa Resort and Casino for WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2. So it'll be a really good time, man. I'm really excited. Very, very excited. Thank you, T-Mac. We got Cyclops here who says, Soul about to get what she deserves. She's a bad friend.
Thing about this dynamic that we have
Giving you
going
the
on
eyes,
is that
Cyclops.
I have a badass best friend in my corner.
You got the
We want to
eyes.
help each other, but we don't need each other to become successful.
Those are just for you. Thanks, Cyclops.
With Zarya by my side.
We got
it was
Tracy
just
here
so
says, I'm
sweet.
still with you, girl. Ride or die with Sammy. We got 2 Sami Zayn fans.
Ruka is the first name when it comes to athleticism and innovation.
Poor Sammy, man. I can't believe it. He's got 2 fans left. Me and Tracy. Thanks, Tracy. We got Big Head Carl. What's up, Carl? He says, got Domino's Pizza. I'm watching my first Stand and Deliver. Loving it so far. I'm pulling for Tony D. Hey, I have a question for you. What made you decide for this to be your first Stand and Deliver? Is it because all the other Stand and Delivers were early, or did you just become a fan of NXT? Like, what's the story? And hopefully this one lives up to your expectations. But also shout out to the Domino's Pizza. I like Domino's. I know some people judge when it comes to like Domino's versus Pizza Hut. I like them both. Thank you, Big Head Carl.
So hard for this title, but there is no one that I trust more than you, Zarya.
Darren says, yeah, if I got good cookies and milk, I would have switched to Zarya. Awesome. Oh, man, that's hilarious. Oh, man.
Number 10, Soul Ruka.
You get all of these
Oh, T-Mac, my show's in the morning. My, you can actually go to my show and SmackDown. My show's at noon. So, like, you can do both things.
What the? Zarya with a spear. Zarya, think about it. Hold on.
What do you guys like more, Domino's or Pizza Hut? Meat Cake says pizza. My heart is where it's at. I don't know what I like more, Domino's or Pizza Hut. I'm telling you, I like them both.
And they think that they're giving you something.
We got Elaine here who says Pizza Hut.
I hate it. Every time.
Lori says neither. What? Neither? RDG says Pizza Hut. Dragon Knight says Domino's. Uncle Don says Pizza Hut. Shane says he was about to order Domino's but decided to make turkey burgers. I like it. Kept it healthy. What? Really? Jordan says Shotzi said some very nice things about you, Denise. In a recent interview, she said talking to you is like talking to an old friend. What interview was this? Can you let me know, Jordan? I would love to hear what she said. I can maybe seek it out. Or can you tag me or send me the link or something, or just let me know who she spoke this with? Thank you for letting me know because I did not know that. It's very sweet, man. Super Fro says I like them both. I just like pizza. Same. Martin says Domino. Mars says, well, yeah, I like the pizza's always going to hit harder. But, yeah. By the way, we got Big Head Carl. This was the story. He says, just started back into NXT in October. All right, nice, nice. I'm glad that you came back and gave it a chance. So I'm glad that you're enjoying it, that it's kept you here long enough. Thank you, man. We got Cyclops here who says, how can you look at this vid and think Soul is the face? Cyclops, I have the same question for you, but the opposite. I'm starting to think Cyclops is secretly Zarya. Zarya's out here defending herself in the YouTube chat. That's funny. Hey, J Trip says, I live in Chicago. Pizza Hut and Domino's are only for stoners. Home Run Inn is where it's at.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Adelaide, South
I like Papa John's too. I like Papa John's. I like round tip. I tell you guys, I like everything.
Booker,
I'm not that complicated when it comes to pizza.
Zarya right?
By the way, we got Fuzzy Balls in here. What up, Fuzzy Balls? Says Papa John's new pan pizza has grilled cheese on the bottom of the crust. What? Says absolutely insanely tasty. Total game changer. That does sound crazy. I mean, it's good when they have like the cheese in the crust.
Look at this.
But I do find, oh, we're getting right to it. Soul's running in there. There we go.
Right there. She's taking it right to her former partner, her former friend. And Jeremy Marcus trying to separate the two to ring the bell. There it is. This is underway. And you can understand why Soul is very angry. Not a single part of you feels bad for Soul Ruka. Had her titles taken from her to an injury. One was lost by Zarya.
I love her gear colors today too. The blue, the purple.
To this woman.
I like the material too.
Was trying to make sure everyone said Soul's name. They said Zarya's.
I feel like whenever you have a stuffed crust pizza, it always fills you up a lot more. Like non-stuffed crust, I'll have like 4 slices of pizza. If I have stuffed crust, I'll have like 1 or 2.
I know we saw a brand new NXT
because it just fills you up so much. So I imagine that grilled cheese pizza, bro, probably after 1 I'd be stuffed.
Of Soul.
Thank you, Fuzzy Balls.
Look at Soul. You can see that right shoulder is heavily taped. Wonder if that'll have anything to do with the power game later on in the matchup. But we saw that new women's champion.
Don says we need to be on the lookout for another Dave LaGreca sighting now that we know he's on quite often. I had no idea. Yeah, he literally texted me saying that he watches every week, and I was like, what? You know, he never said anything. Like, he's never said anything to me, and I never noticed him in the chat before. I don't know if anybody else did, but I never noticed him on the chat before until last night. So I guess he's maybe like a ghost viewer. Maybe he's on right now. You never know. Thanks, Don.
Moments ago. Of Soul Ruka, and then just drop Soul.
Also, thank you so much to Waleed. Thank you so much for this super sticker. That is so cool of you to send this in, man. Thank you so much, and I hope you're enjoying this weekend. Thank you.
Here tonight.
Jay Grouse says plot twist. We're all Dave LaGreca.
Right in on Soul, another vicious close.
You also sent me a random text today, but I don't think I understood it. I think he was making a joke about something, but I don't think I got the joke. So I just put laughing emoji. So I'm gonna wait for him to follow back up so I can piece the jokes together.
All of those matches, all those major matches without Zarya at her side. There's no way. There's no way. Of course she needed Zarya. I'm not
Mr. Grimley says if I did then, I thought he was a fake account. Lol. That's so funny.
I would have used her too, just like Soul Ruka did.
What you talk about all these things.
Did you hear that? Used.
I heard what you said, but
this is Zarya's chance to let her anger out on Soul.
I mean, Booker, she doesn't.
I'm expecting her to be more like. I'm expecting her to be like nasty, like aggressive.
I blame Zarya for getting lured in. You know what I mean? Getting hoodwinked, led astray.
Billy says, forgive me if I missed it. Have you and LaGreca done a show together? I think we've done like maybe two shows together. Yeah, we're usually not paired up quite often. Because since, I do the same role, you have your host and then you have your your co-host that's more of like the analyst side, and then you got the person that drives the conversation. Since Dave and I kind of do the same role, I feel like that's probably why we're not often on same shows together.
Both were part of the Women's North American Championship ladder match last year at this event.
But yeah, I'm gonna think 2 shows maybe.
It was Soul that pushed her from the top in that match, though, Brooke. It's every woman for themselves, is it not?
Between these 2 women, you got both in the same. It's a selfish business.
Why is everybody whispering?
It's a selfless business like Zarya. She's been selfish.
Make some noise.
She's given Soul Ruka every opportunity and been there at her back. Wouldn't you be a little bit frustrated? Come on, let's be honest. Let's just be honest.
Oh, Jesus.
Wouldn't you be a little bit frustrated?
if I had the opportunities.
That's up. She's giving her some knees to the gut. That actually looked pretty nasty. We got David Primero here. It says, since Lola and Ren are face champions, can we see Blake win the NXT North American title later? We can't have all face champions, right? We need a heel too. What do you think?
This is into the cover.
I didn't say it.
Damn.
So Ruka said it. Zarya, they were buddies. They were friends to the end. I'm talking about blood to the bone.
I feel like I'm good with either option. I hate to say this, but I know that sounds like such a boring answer. But legitimately, like, I'm good with either Blake winning or Tatum. Because
who got a call? Not Zarya.
I don't know, they're both really good, but I think Blake could do a lot more too with the belt. So maybe I might agree with you and lean more towards Blake. But again, I don't feel like they could go wrong with either option. People are hungry to see Tatum, and for me, I'm also still waiting to see when Blake is also going to get called up. She feels like she should no longer be on NXT. I don't think she should have ever been on NXT, but that's a whole different topic for a whole other time.
Do you think a victory for Zarya here tonight will wipe away all those championship matches she didn't have if she's able to put that feather in her cap?
I think she will be able to put Soul.
Yeah, the New York crowd was way better.
Put her in the rear view mirror, and that was a huge knee right there by itself. Zarya has a lot of talent.
By the way, we got Fuzzy Balls. Thank you, Fuzzy Balls. He says if Tatum loses the bout after Blake has had possession of the bout, it will be the most effed up thing ever. All right, okay, I see this perspective. That kind of helps.
And so Ruka, I'm gonna
would it be the most fucked up thing ever? I don't know if it's the most fucked up thing ever, but it would. I get your perspective though, because it would feel like if Tatum can't do the job of getting it back, right? And anytime anyone's trying to get something back that belongs to them, then yeah, it feels like it's got to go to Tatum. All right, I see your perspective. All right, thank you, Fuzzy Balls. I think it's just hard for me to choose because I'm like a big fan of both of them. So I feel like I can't.
Soul Ruka all the way to the top. Never met a risk she didn't want to take.
Don says bias, but yes, we were. More chance, more reactions. Don was in the crowd in New York, so Don, your crowd was good. Your crowd was good.
Man, she could do anything in the middle of that ring, Vic. She's an extraordinary talent. She's like the wind, Vic. You can see it.
Yeah, that's true. Lazy Greenhouse says Tatum never gets to keep the title for long. Yeah, it happens quite a lot.
Last time they were in the squared circle with one another, it was a triple threat match in Houston. They were trying to one-up the other. Zarya F5'd Soul, took the chance. They both have cost themselves championship opportunities as now they come face to face.
Yes.
Let's see who's got the dog in them. We got to bring it out right now.
So much anger between these two. So much pent-up aggression over the last calendar year. Big kick from Zarya.
I like this because this needs to be like we hate each other so much. Let's see who can hit the other person harder. Okay, Soul's fired up.
Looks like Soul Ruka starting to lay it all on the line. What an uppercut.
I like that little exchange there.
Her best under the bright lights. Of course, you remember her big victory earlier in the year actually came at the end of last year when she beat Bayley at Saturday night's main event. Not to mention the Royal Rumble appearance where she almost won the Rumble.
I almost thought Soul was going to get that suplex there for a second.
WrestleMania as bam, big drop kick almost through the chest of Zarya, and it seems that Soul's back.
Hey, the crowd's cheering for Soul today. I thought they weren't going to cheer Soul.
Zarya beginning to come into play as what the lactic acid build up, but right now, she's back in it. She's back in it, Vic.
Q maybe looking for that F5. Gotta wonder where we're at with the damage done, and Zarya's right shoulder is up.
Oh, I got nervous there. I was like, this is gonna end ugly.
Just the familiarity of both easier for me.
By the way, we got Fuzzy Balls here. It says Blake is getting promoted soon, so I don't see her getting a bout just to drop it again. Who knows, man? Every time we think someone's getting called up soon, we're always wrong. Remember how many times we thought Roxanne was about to get called up?
And
then she kept sticking around.
I don't think it hit.
Oh, man.
I think it's ending more than
Thank you, Fuzzy Balls.
I don't know if you're noticing.
Also, shout out to Sean Culkin. Sean, thank you so much for sending this in, man. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing good. Sending you some good karma. Hey. And I'm also sending you some milk.
Good liver shot, and we've seen I
don't know why I felt like popping up my milk picture.
That side of the ring.
Sean's probably like, what? I don't want milk, especially not in a bag.
Don't think for a moment.
Hold on a
Don't
second,
think for a
Soul.
moment. Oh,
Oh,
Looking for that
nasty.
soul
She got kicked
snatcher
in the face.
instead. Got caught by Zarya.
Beautiful counter there.
Nasty.
It's Zarya. Ooh, nasty landing again. I walked that ramp earlier. That is a solid steel ramp. There is no give up there.
Like I say, don't think Ruka don't understand everything she's doing in this ring right now, Vic. She's calculating. She's very cunning. Oh, but she just got caught.
Did they get choke slammed or what?
Oh,
looking for the choke slam.
Never mind. She got out of it.
No,
Oh, dear Lord.
no freaking
Oh,
way.
dear Lord. The soul snatcher on the ramp. That looked like it hurt Soul just as much as it did Zarya, though, honestly. That was kind of brutal for both of them. Yeah, that was brutal for both of them.
Just hear the sound. Listen
Her
again.
back and her face.
And this goes back to how far.
PTW Cyclops is better than Wolverine says it's sad how Zarya was forced to do this match by Soul. You know what, Cyclops? I'm starting to think you're rage baiting me.
How far she's willing to go right there, Vic.
Thanks, dude.
Word.
All right, Zarya's creeping up behind her.
Rising up.
Yes.
Taking it right to Soul.
Yes.
And this
Yo.
hatred, everything she's
I'm
talking
telling
about,
you, that was
filling in
nasty.
Stories and what's been going through her mind.
Lazy
Well,
Greenhouse
right now
says
it's
if this was
blood
false count
that's
anywhere, that would have been
pouring
the
through her
finish.
veins. And the back just gave out.
Oh, baby.
And another soul
Zarya just got
snatcher. Two soul snatchers. She kicked out. I don't know, man. Oh, she kicked out of two soul snatchers.
I don't know if I've ever seen someone this late in the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
kick
think
out
Zarya's winning this
of
match
Not just one, but
because
that
if
was
not,
the
Zarya's gonna
second
look hella dumb. She don't win
soul
this match.
snatcher.
Wow. You got to be kidding me. There's no way.
Victoria here says women are money
in this moment
and
is-
sweet like honey. Hey, I'm still in. Well,
This might be
I
that
kind of
new
changed
wrinkle
what Jason was
Soul
saying
has to
earlier.
add. Trying to springboard.
Sweet like
Flying
honey.
in. Got
Oh,
caught
there.
with a
Oh, she's
spear.
close to the
Big
rope.
time, too.
But yeah, the
Right
women are
now.
killing it
And
today,
we
man.
see
Shout out to the
Zarya
ladies.
after that
And we
spear
still got Blake and
entering
Tatum, which is
to
the match I'm most
zone
looking forward
of
to. So
destruction.
She's so close, Vic. She's so close to
Thanks,
put
Mataru.
this story in the rearview mirror. Could that
Oh, this might be it.
Could
I
that
think this might be it.
For an
No,
F5
kick out.
of
Two.
massive
Nope,
propel.
nope. I was wrong.
Wow.
What is starting to set in to Zarya's mind? I mean, Booker, what went through your mind when you delivered your best shot and it wasn't good enough?
Hit me with
Those
your
questions,
best
man, after you
shots.
start asking those
Why
questions,
don't
those
you
tough,
hit me
tough
with your
questions,
best
can I
shot?
get the thing done? But that was a big shot. That should have been it right there. That should have been a 3-count kick. Bam.
Woulda, coulda, it was not. As we are in the factory in St. Louis, this Stand and Deliver.
What a match.
Oh, now she's is she trying to reason with her? Oh, let's not do this. She's trying to look into her eyes, remind her what they've been through, lock eyes. Oh dear! Oh God! Oh,
Massive headbutt.
damn! She's trying to crack her head like an egg. Lordy!
Well, I
Yeah,
said
this has
earlier,
to be the
of
finish.
massive proportions.
Avalanche.
I was wrong.
She can't
Avalanche, Vic.
snap out all
yes.
crazy like that and then
We're
not
trying
win
to
right
find a way to
here.
free a couple of elbows right there. To
God.
the jaw of Zarya. Now focusing
It's
on
like,
that
I'm gonna
shoulder.
break your
That's in the
head.
Bandage. And now Soul, what's on Ruka's mind? Zarya's starting to fight back. Precarious position for both these women. Soul, massive axe.
I almost
factor.
thought they were about to have Zarya
Dropping
finish her off there.
Zarya.
Soul Snatcher, third Soul
A third
Snatcher.
time.
Yo,
With a Soul
she's super
Snatcher.
close to the. Oh, there
Will
she
it be
moved there.
enough?
I was gonna say, can't she kick out of 3 Soul
Ruka
Snatchers?
snatches the soul of Zarya.
Here is the winner, Soul.
Oh man! All that already. She
Booker, we
still
talked about
lost.
the
That's
new
crazy,
women's
bro.
champion, Lola Vice.
That's
I take nothing
crazy.
away from Zarya.
Oh,
And I
man.
believe that there are more opportunities
Oh,
in
man.
line
Yep.
for both
Zarya's
these
going to
women
crash
this
out
year
for sure, guys.
in NXT.
She went all ham
whole lot
about
of
how much she's
competition
tired of being in
waiting
Soul
in the
Ruka's
wings
shadow and she's
for
keeping her
Lola
down
Vice.
and this
Trust
and
me
that.
on that.
This was her
This
chance
was the
to
moment last
finally
year.
break free of that shadow, and it
Zarya
didn't
would not be
happen.
fooled again.
Hilarious.
Screaming through the pain, battling through.
This whole storyline is
This Zodiac
hilarious.
Snatcher from the
By the
top.
way, we got Fredo
Thank
here
you,
who says the
Zarya.
Soul Snatcher needs
Went
to
a
be
little bit too
protected.
much.
Yeah,
Looking for
3
a
Soul
huge
Snatchers.
F5. Got
I
caught
kind
for
of
the
like the
third
one and
time.
done, but
So
hey,
nice. See it twice.
that's just a me thing.
Zarya
Because now
after
the
that
next
was
person,
rocked. She was
you're going to
down.
want them to
She
be
was
like, oh,
out.
one Soul
And
Snatcher?
tonight,
That's not
St.
enough,
Louis
you know?
belongs
Thanks,
to
Fredo.
Soul.
We got Uncle Donk here says Soul Snatcher or Moneymaker. I
And the
like both.
question now
Honestly,
for
they're
that
both. I
woman
like both.
is where will Soul's wave of momentum
Thanks, Uncle
take
Donk.
her next?
We got T Max
In
says,
NXT.
yo, he says, so I got the VIP tickets. That includes the show too, right? And thank God I won't catch a case tonight. So Ruka, yes, it includes the show, of course. Yes, T Max. We get to meet afterwards, signed 8x10, you name it. It's gonna be a good time, man. I'll see you there at the show, dude.
You gotta understand
Can't
that there's gonna
wait.
be a lot of
Thank
women
you so
coming
much,
after you.
man.
However, the ring is yours this Tuesday. I want you to celebrate with the NXT Universe. All right.
You better let my girl celebrate.
Oh, so they're putting Sexy Red all over the show.
Thanks, girl.
Period.
We gotta do
All right,
something for
Sexy
old
Red
time's
knows
sake.
where the bodies are buried.
Hey, come on. Bow,
Hey, man, I'm going to clip that just because I know it's going to get some clicks. So, Chris, clip it up. It's going up. Screw it. We're going to put it up.
The occasion. North American title hangs in the balance here at Stand.
This match should be good too, but I do definitely want to see Miles. I definitely want to see Miles retain, by the way. Please. Also, not just because it's my interview. Check out the interview with Miles, guys. I know I'm being biased here, but I legitimately, that was one of my favorite interviews of the year. He had a very, you guys know his story. You guys know he's deaf. You guys know he lost 90% of his hearing. For most of you who have seen that video package where he talks about what happened to him as a little boy, it's a very sad story because nobody ever wants that to happen to their children, and you always want the best for them. So, you know, a really sad story, but also a very inspirational one, where he really talks about, like, he talks about how it was for his family, how it was for him growing up, and always having to be constantly proving people wrong. And it's a really inspirational story for sure, man. Check it out, guys. Of course, the clips that you guys know are going viral are the ones where he talks about Stephanie, but I do genuinely think that all the other stuff he spoke about too was really, really good. And then he also talks about the Randy comparisons. This is a wild story. I won't spoil it, but it's a pretty good one, because if you guys go to any of my shorts page, he talks about the comparisons with Randy. Oh my God, he shares this story where he talks about, you know, basically being like followed even before he was in wrestling. Like the comparisons just didn't start when he got into wrestling. Like they had started beforehand. And he talks about how people would literally follow him at places because they thought he was either Randy or related to Randy. And I thought, damn, like that's crazy. So anyways, he shares that story, and it's really, really good. All right, by the way, we got Guitar Junkie here who says Icky Red in the house. Shawn Michaels better hand out the Hep C shots to the locker room. Crazy. Yeah, I don't get it though. I don't get what the allure here is of Sexy Red. And I feel like I'm pretty sure they can find other celebrities to like go in there and do something with NXT. I'm sure she must be really nice, because if she wasn't, they wouldn't bring her back. But I don't think it's just doing anything for the fans though. We got Tracy here who says, I'm so glad you can't see my eye rolls. Was it the booty shake with Sexy Red? Tracy was probably like, oh. Thanks, Tracy. I wish I could see the eye rolls. We got Victorio here who says, will WWE show live of the Hall of Fame show before WrestleMania? Well, the Hall of Fame is Friday night. I'm assuming it's airing after SmackDown like it did last year. So I'm going to say it airs live after SmackDown. I remember it went on really late, though. It was late in the West Coast, so even later in the East Coast. Thank you, Mictaru. Let me get the audio back. We're back.
.com.
We also got Jason Manvegas who says, Miles' interview was excellent. He says, I don't really watch NXT, but now I'm interested in following his career. Jason, thank you for checking that one out. I'm telling you, even if you don't know the guy, even if you're not an NXT fan, it's just a general good human interest story because of, you know, the shit that he's been through, man. So, yeah, I was really came out of it a much bigger fan of Miles Bourne. I'll be real with you. Like, I liked the guy, you know, as much as the next person. But I really feel like after talking to him, it completely made me into a bigger fan. Thank you, Jason.
Those girls and guys who are working their ass off, they come out here in 3 years. They could be the main event at WrestleMania.
We got Billy here who says, I wish WWE would build an actual Hall of Fame building. I would go. I'm sure a lot of other people would too. Oh, like with an exhibit, like a little museum maybe? That would be pretty sick.
NXT every Tuesday, but tonight it's our biggest night of the year. NXT Stand and Deliver.
Oh, that's a pretty interesting piece at the top of the ceiling.
Made for streaming WWE in Xfinity. Imagine that.
All right, it's time. Johnny Wrestling needs to come back to life, man. All right, so my prediction here is, yeah, I've been to the Football Hall of Fame one, the one that they have in Cleveland. I went to that. No, not Cleveland.
Well, it might be the
someplace
energy
by
of
Cleveland.
an NXT universe.
No, it's not in Cleveland. It's somewhere in Ohio, but I forgot where. But I've been to that
Someone
one.
I've known for a very long time, and I can admit to the world right now, throughout the week, he doesn't text as often. We don't talk as often.
Infamous Very Local says, this crowd is so, bro. I've been saying that from the beginning.
And I'll come to you.
Yeah, I've noticed
Why
it.
has he been in a rut on SmackDown?
We got Fuzzy Balls here. What's up, Fuzzy Balls? He says, the women's division is so stacked it could have a weekly show that is nothing but women's tag teams from different WWE properties. I'd watch, says Fuzzy Balls. Sometimes it feels like NXT should be an all-women's show.
He's damn near.
Because sometimes they're the most interesting. For like a good period of time, like last year.
He's trying to find it once more.
Felt like all we cared about was the women. When Stephanie
Big
Vaquer
night.
was on NXT, during that time period, it really felt like it was all just about the women. Thank you, Fuzzy Balls. There's my new BFF, Miles Bourne, my new
But it's
BFF.
also a big night for this man. Because what does a victory do for Miles Bourne outside of retaining the title?
The guy Generic Human says, I've only been to the Cooperstown to the Baseball Hall of Fame, and it was beautiful. Oh, I bet.
That's right.
Johnny Taker.
You're right. Maybe WWE should do one. Do one like in somewhere.
First NXT Triple Crown winner. No, it would be a hell of a notch on his belt if he could do it. And I'm going to tell you, it's prime time, boy. Prime time.
Canton, Ohio. Thank you, Generic Human. Yeah, that's where I went. Yeah, I went there.
Got a bug in my ear.
I only went because my husband's a fan. So it's one of those things where it's like, you know, you got to go do it what the husband wants every now and then. I had a good time. I mean, I was a little bored, but like, it's fine. He had to explain everything to me, and I was like, that's nice. That's nice. That's very nice. Yeah, that's nice. that was me at the Football Hall of Fame. Actually, they had some really cool stuff. Not even going to lie. Not even gonna lie. No, I didn't see it. No one just says the Johnny Gargano sign. I did not see it. Let me know where it's at. I'll look for it.
Johnny Gargano.
Okay, so predictions here. Either Johnny Gargano wins, sticks around at NXT for a minute, gets his spunk back, and goes back to SmackDown with a little bit of more respect, or he loses this match and then goes back to being depressed on SmackDown. Those are the two options.
American champion.
Hydzilla and Don says, is Denise taller than Stephanie? Nope. I'm only taller than like one person, and that one person's Zelina Vega. Other than that, everybody's taller than me.
Says never break.
I agree with Fuzzy Ball. It says Miles has to win. I hope so too, bro.
Thought right now too, Book, is Miles Bourne is someone that
We got Junior here who says SmackDown needs a big wake up next week after what happened last night. Oh, buddy. The last 2 weeks.
Well, Johnny Wrestling, who was once known as Johnny Takeover, who has never lost at this event.
It's a big night for this kid. And the thing is, 39 days as champion. And the reign could come to end tonight.
This has potential of being match of the night too, so there's that to look forward to. Thank you, Henry. He says Miles' interview was lit. Thank you so much, Henry, for checking that out. Seriously, thank you.
He wanted the best of Johnny Gargano. Johnny, of course.
Yeah, a lot of the clips have started to go viral, so I'm very happy about that.
This moment, I need this match, and right now it's Miles Bourne controlling a little bit. Is there a bit
also, by the way, like, holy shit. So Stephanie collaborated with me on one of the posts where he's talking about Stephanie. Holy shit, guys. I don't know if you've ever gone through Stephanie's comments, her comment section on Instagram. Oh my God.
Trust me.
Oh my God. Some of the things that people write to her, I'm just like floored. Like floored. It's insane, man. There are some really, really bad ones in there. And because she collaborated with me, I get them all on my page. Oh my God. I've been screenshotting some of these and sending them in the group chat, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? It's not nasty. It's more of like, for example, there was one guy, I'll tell you one of them. He wrote, let me pull up the quote. 1 second, I don't want to fuck it up. He literally put, because it was a clip about Stephanie and Miles, and he put, any Latina sleeping with white men deserve to see death, period. This man is wishing death on her because she's with a white guy. I shit you not. And the crazy thing is, his default, look at his default. This is his default. This is his default. And he's wishing this woman death. What? Like, insane, bro. When I saw that, I was like, what the hell, man? And that's just one of them. There were some other ones where I was like I get the ones where you're like, you're so hot. Those are like whatevers, right? But wishing death on someone because you don't like the kind of person she's with.
He wants Johnny
What?
Like,
that's crazy.
Man, I mean, you want to compete with the best. You want to see exactly how good you really are. And this is, like I said, a prime position for this kid, Miles Bourne. Here, get Johnny Takeover. Beauty.
And Johnny now with his eyes set on a championship. He's held more times than anyone else. That North American title, and maybe
Candice LeRae is like, he's
Johnny
back.
Gargano.
My man is back. So what's up, Zeladon? We got Hyde in here, who just became a brand new DWO member. Fuck yeah, dude. Thank you so much, Hyde.
On that championship goal around his waist just one more time. Could that be it?
You are the one who has told me.
Thank you, Hyde.
Championship goal around your waist. Whether it's one time or 10 times, it changes a man. And right into the back went Gargano. And Gargano now.
Oh!
It was as if Miles had Johnny up in an angle slam, and Johnny's spine just bent off that steel post. As our official right now is at 7.
Big G says he's just mad because she's not with him. I know, but it's like, wow, dude, like, come on. Like, just, I feel like the best thing to post is, it should have been me, and everyone laughs. That's funny, right? To say, it should have been me, that's the normal response to put when you want to be funny, but you also wish it was you. But not being like, oh, you should die. That's insane.
To the next level. No playing, no jiving, just business, man.
Well, Booker, then what has impressed you with Miles over the last year? As Bourne with that snap, slam, cover, and a kick out.
So Jason, dude, hell yeah, man. Jason just gifted 5 DWO memberships, dude. Yes. Oh man, I hope some of you guys were able to grab some. Thank you, Jason. Hell yeah. Sending Jason, hold on. Sending Jason some good karma.
by not being here.
I don't know why, but that's very fun to say.
He stepped out of the shadow of trying to follow somebody and went out and became a leader and became the champion, the North American champion, man. That right there, that ain't no small little kibbles and bits, man. That's big time, Vic.
Talk about who he defeated for the championship is what a backbreaker. And now Miles is punishing Gargano, and Candice LeRae is looking on right here.
Talk about the guy.
Fredo says, are we seriously making an excuse for that behavior? LOL, absolutely not. Oh, no, no excuses whatsoever. People just be crazy. I was actually just like baffled. And that's just the ones I saw. Mind you, there were some other ones in there. I screenshotted a couple, and I'm telling you, I've been sending them in the group chat, and I'm just like, dude, guys, look at this. This is crazy.
You gotta have that attitude, man. You gotta have that killer instinct. You got a guy.
Fuzzy Boss says, Denise, tell that guy that's not very Christian of you. I try not to engage. You guys know my rules. I try not to engage with crazy.
Goes Bourne, and this could be that moment for Johnny Gargano. And this was said about the man who's behind the curtain right now, who is out here with Sexy Red. No one has ever outperformed Johnny Gargano in a big match on this brand. He's a prolific NXT premium live event main eventer, and he's starting to show you one more time why. This is what he needed to get out of whatever funk he's been in. And you talk about credentials, Booker, two-time WWE Tag Team Champion.
Yes.
As you said, the first ever Triple Crown champion in NXT history.
Oh, damn.
Most reigns as the North American champion, and if he wins tonight, he becomes
What's Johnny planning? What's Johnny planning?
Time champion has a big spear, center of the ring, titles on the line, into the cover, and Bourne getting that right shoulder.
All those stats you just gave. Hold on a second. All those stats you just gave up right there was great, Vic. But the one stat that you didn't mention is Johnny Gargano. I'm talking about ran the black and gold. It was 2015, it's 22, it's 26. Come on, man. You got to give it to this young man, Miles Bourne, and give him the advantage as far as who the odds going to go on. Who do you got, Vic?
Well, I would never turn my back and would never go against someone who I've known since the first day I entered into this business. That being Johnny Gargano looking for the angle slam. It was countered into a nice arm drag. Johnny Gargano back up on his feet, and if the pace quickens, that's got to favor Gargano, but maybe not, because now into the power comes Miles Bourne with the big right.
I think if the pace change is gonna favor this young guy, Miles Bourne. This guy got a endless tank, man. I mean, he's sharp.
Nice.
He's waiting for this moment for many years.
Yeah, but he's caught.
Move, Miles.
Oh, right to the face. Bourne could be out.
Right on the bush. Right on the
I'm almost wondering if Johnny Gargano should just stick around on NXT for a bit.
Into the cover for the champion.
Because I'm starting to lose hope on what there is for him over on the SmackDown side of things.
At this, feel the impact. First was the kick, following it up, bam, from the top to the floor. Not enough to get the 3 for Johnny Gargano. As Gargano now looking to fly and right in to almost the lap of the front row.
Like, I almost feel he might just have to remind people who he is, what's he all about, and all of that stuff. I said, what's up, Devon Trout Stuckey? Hey. We also got Deron Kincaid. What's up, Deron?
That was when Johnny Gargano, as the NXT Universe rallying Gargano, was just after that. Gargano was called the heart and soul of this brand.
Man, this is also the first time I've gotten to watch Stand and Deliver live in a while. Because usually it's on so early.
Hooking up Gargano.
I like that I can actually watch at a regular time.
Oh, wait a minute.
No way.
Yep. Got to the ropes.
There wasn't a lot there.
Right there on the lower lumbar. That was a hard pop.
We got underscore here says he needs a bit of a refresh when it's a new tag partner or an instant title chance.
Right.
He just needs to have a couple of good, like, he just needs to at least have 5 maybe back-to-back matches where we're like, oh yeah, Johnny Gargano's that guy. You know, 5 matches. That's the rule, usually. I would say. I'm making up the rule. I think 5 good matches back-to-back, and people be wilding about you.
I'm hoping that's not the case here with Johnny Gargano, because that was gnarly, man.
Is starting to break down. I really just looked up from the monitor for the first time and realized Gargano's wearing the same gear he wore in his last Stand and Deliver.
Oh, wow,
matchup,
that's a nice
which
fun
was against
fact.
Grayson Waller several years
Grayson
back.
Waller,
Johnny
yeah, I think I remember that.
Couple of lefts, swing and a miss on an uppercut. Step up in Seguri.
I feel bad for Grayson Waller. Dude needs to break the fuck out of the New Day bit he's in on Raw, because that is going nowhere.
Oh, yes.
Bourne's up. Bourne's not right. Big jumping punch right underneath the jaw, charging back in. Oh, hoisting up and down across the neck goes Gargano. Both men laying it on the line for the North American Championship. What a series of strikes ending in bam. Some devastation.
Actually, I don't hate this idea. We got Dan Jackson here. Says Candace and Johnny Gargano go to AAA. Honestly, I don't hate that at all, Dan. I actually kind of like that. I might even steal your idea, to be honest. Because I think they could kind of do some fun stuff in there and fit in. Maybe go for the mixed tag titles, something.
Championship matches to come.
It's been a hell of a night. I'm going to tell you right now, Johnny Gargano has woken up. But right now, he might just got put back to sleep. Wow.
We've seen Bourne do that time and time again. Let's take another look. Miles proving he was born to fly. Clearing the top. Wiping out Gargano on that steel ramp. And this is for the North American Championship. As in control of this matchup is the champion, Miles Bourne. Gargano, though, just caught. Oh, Willow's bell! Just rocked Bourne.
You hear that?
Now, look, Johnny's up. Johnny looking for one. Final.
There. No, Miles, kick out. Miles, kick out.
One more time. Gargano, right.
That was close. That was close.
Oh. I don't know how Miles was able to kick out.
Tells you a lot about the young man, though, Vic. Because that should have been it.
Johnny looking out into St. Louis.
Hey, what's up, Aaron? Thank you for asking. I'm riding solo today. Yeah, riding solo. Solo Danoa is here.
Another big strike. Going, whoa, going up. Going down. Looking for the Gargano escape. Remember the shoulder that went into the steel post. Counter.
Dude.
Bourne again. Miles hit Bourne again with his bad arm. And Johnny.
Oh, dude, I thought that was it for him right there, too.
Kick out, and I want to point out.
I like it. A couple of near falls. Let's throw a couple more in there.
Bourne hit it and didn't get all of it. You didn't see him fully grab, did you? Remember, the arm's been damaged from the steel post.
Yeah, but Johnny Gargano's head still bounced off the mat. That was so close to.
It's starting to pick up.
Young man, Miles Bourne, so close.
Oh, there's Gargano now. He realized it. Someone who's, as you mentioned, been around a long time. Johnny Gargano knows there's a weak spot on the body. Couple of kicks, but Bourne fighting through the pain, turning over into a Boston.
Yeah, that's the other thing, by the way.
Johnny,
Miles doesn't. I didn't realize that he doesn't wrestle with an earpiece, guys. So he literally cannot hear what is happening right now. Fucking insane, isn't that? Like, he's just out there like wrestling, and you know, if the crowd is making some sort of sounds, like, he doesn't know. He has to. Oh shit! No! Don't tell me that's gonna take him out. Don't do that. Okay, thank God. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
Look at the left shoulder of Miles Bourne. He's screaming in pain. His face is turning red. Gargano's gonna get the tap. Is Bourne shifting weight? Gargano staying right on top.
Miles, don't tap.
Come
on, don't tap. Don't tap.
He's so close.
Long way away from that bottom rope. Miles trying to get back to his knees, trying to create a little bit of separation.
No, X Unpopular, he's deaf on both ears. It's not just the one, both.
Is he gonna tap? Johnny trying to hold on. Miles.
Yep, he got it. He got the ropes. Yeah, no, he was telling me during the interview that he has, in order to find out what the crowd's feeling about things, like, he literally has to look at them and see what their facial expressions are, their body language, you know, that type of thing.
These men laying it out there for where we're at.
BTW Fuzzy Balls, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, as WWE lets you promote any 3 NXT women and 3 NXT men, who would you promote? To the main roster, so Ruka, Blake Monroe, and
Johnny does have a dark side.
Lola Vice, if she was an NXT Women's Champion, obviously. And then for the men, Ricky Saints, Ethan Page, and Joe Hendry. Thank you, Fuzzy Balls.
Who's willing to do anything for her man? I love that.
Super kick for a moment. Gargano looking around, looking for maybe one final beat onto the steel. Got caught. Miles Oh, a little assist with another Bourne again. That's 2.
Okay, all right.
Three.
That's the theme for tonight. 3 of your finishers and you win. That's the theme of the night. 3 Born Agains and a dub. Earlier we had 3 Soul Snatchers and a dub. I'm so glad though. This was the right decision to have Miles Bourne retain. It was the right decision. Check out my interview. Hey.
Gargano.
Hey, my streak continues, guys. Remember everybody that I interviewed from NXT wins? People started to pick up on that. Lola Vice, Tatum, Paxley, Miles Bourne. I think that's it. My streak continues.
Locked in Booker for quite some time. Miles, though, was able to persevere and find his way to that bottom rope as this matchup would continue.
What's up to Steve Kid? How are you, man? Underscore says I got my Tatum shirt on, but I've been a jinx lately. Oh no, underscore. I got my Jacob Fatu shirt on today.
To solidify himself as the North American champion. Looking up, and you know there's a respect factor between
Erwin says, raggedy. Denise might have a script.
What is next?
Imagine, that's hilarious.
What is next? Hey!
Oh, that's Dion Lennox. Okay, I like that. That's a natural. I like that. I don't mind that.
Yes.
Right after this match.
But I don't want Dion Lennox to defeat Miles Bourne for the title unless he like really steps up and wows me or something. But I don't mind this being a next feud for Miles.
To this man's back. He wants to be champ.
This is pitiful. This is sickening. But Dion Lennox also knows that on the biggest stage is when.
Why am I dancing to this fucking Dark Stage song? That must have been the AI Denise, not the real Denise. So Ruka promo. Ooh, look at Sarah Schreiber. She looks like Madonna today.
Honestly, Sarah,
Sarah,
I've been in ladder matches. I've been in the
get
Iron
the
Survivor
tank.
challenges. I've been in the Royal Rumble, but being there face to face with Zarya tonight, I think that was my hardest match yet. I mean, we spent the past year together learning each other's moves, but you know, tonight I proved my point and I beat Zarya. And now it's time for me to put my focus where it belongs. You know, at the beginning of the year, I said that I was going for championship gold, and that's exactly.
Bask in this moment while it lasts, because if you think you're gonna walk into another championship match after one win, think again.
Girl, it was a big win.
To physically and emotionally recover, but just know the Great Dame is going after the same thing you are.
All right, well, at least we know what's up next for Ruka there. I think we got 2 more matches left, right? Just this one, Tatum and Blake, and then the Fatal 4-Way, right? Not forgetting anything, am I? No, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we only got 2 more matches. BTW, we got Uncle Dunk here says, poor Johnny, creative don't know what to do with him. 3.75 out of 5. Yeah, I didn't think he should have won that. I thought that was fine. And now I just hope he doesn't go back to SmackDown and be depressed again. Like, he might just go back and be like, oh, I didn't win at NXT. I didn't win the NXT North American Championship. I think that's what might happen, though. I hope not. I hope they don't do that. I hope it reinvigorates him. But it might not. Who knows? One of 2 things can happen. He can either be fired up or he's going to be like, I'm so depressed that I lost. One of the 2 things will happen. Thank you, Uncle Dunk. All right, let's see what else we got here. What is everybody talking about? Let's see. We got J6 here who says, with Stand and Deliver being weeks before WrestleMania, they will need to find short feuds for call-ups like Soul. I see what you're saying, kind of, because we still got 2 weeks until WrestleMania. Okay, I see what you're saying, kind of like something quick and brief with Izzy, and then hopefully see her get called up. Hopefully. Let's see. We got the Stone Immaculate here says, Izzy talking about Soul hasn't done much to earn NXT Women's title shot, but Izzy has done. I was thinking the same thing. I didn't want to say it, but I was thinking it. Thank you to the Stone Immaculate. And let's see. We got some more stuff in here. And let's see. We got Julian C who says Gargano's probably in catering until Italy. What the hell are they going to have him do in Italy? You think they're actually going to have him do something in Italy? I'm not even sure that they might put him on that. Who knows? We got Jermaine says, Johnny gonna pull a Batista. I quit. Nah, I like Dan Jackson's prediction earlier or wish that he wants to see him in AAA. I'd be fine with that. I would be fine with that. I don't have an issue with that. All right, BTW, we also got, hey, Fuzzy Balls, thank you so much for the super chat. Fuzzy Balls says, Denise, interview request. Do an interview with both Ren Sinclair and Kendall Gray. They have never done a tandem interview. I think it would be awesome to find out what's behind a tag team that's so over. Hey, that's a good idea. I will try, but honestly, guys, when it comes to like interviews and things, I could never pick who I get to interview. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, they're available, if they're doing media that week or whatever for WWE and, you know, it works out, then that's who they'll get. So, I mean, I could always put like a feeler out there, but for the most part, it's usually whoever is available to do media. And usually the people that are available to do media are the ones that are doing like that. They have like a big match or something. Okay, let me bring the audio. Like if, like for example, Miles Bourne, I was able to talk to him just because he had this big match coming up with Johnny Gargano. If not, I probably wouldn't have been able to talk to him. So it really depends on that. Thank you, Fuzzy Balls.
I'm Shawn Michaels. I can do whatever I want. I wouldn't have pissed on Shawn Michaels if he was on fire.
I'm still laughing at that.
You could tell genuinely that he was a changed human being.
Look at his daughter looking at me, giving me the evil eye.
I love telling people about my dad.
That's cute.
You happy with that? That was freaking good. This generation of young talent. All right. Good. So many of them will say, who's your biggest influence? Shawn Michaels.
Yep. April 13th is the doc. I'm going to try to watch that. We got Hyde Zeladon. What up, Hyde? Also became a brand new member. Thank you so much, Zeladon.
Kid Becoming Shawn Michaels is a new original documentary that takes an in-depth look at Shawn from a Hall of Fame career to his current role running NXT, and it premieres Monday, April 13th only.
We got Timothy Fair, who's also says he's going to watch that one. I don't think I've seen really any of the Peacock documentaries. I don't know that I have. Okay, here we go. This is the match I was waiting for. Mom. Lola Vice. Oh no, Shawn Michaels just posted a picture celebrating Lola Vice.
She may be carrying the Women's North American Championship, but she is not the champion. And I still don't understand why she stole the title from Tatum.
What did she steal that title from? What city were we in?
What do you mean? We're in Houston.
You know, in Houston, possession is...
I'm not listening to that.
9/10 of the law. So, in my book, she's the champion pick. Like Monroe.
I like her little tutu that she has in her gear, too. Ooh, let's see what they do here.
Dollhouse, dollhouse, set the scene. Prettiest doll you've ever seen.
Oh, that's
Perfect
cute.
Hair and porcelain face, but you don't belong in my place. I built these walls. I made this bed. Whispered secrets in your head. You took my prize, you tried to run. Now I'll finish what you've begun. So hold it tight, that prize you took. One last perfect look. 'Cause I'm taking back what belongs to me and smashing the doll you pretend to be.
Ooh, that's
So
good.
come on,
I like
Blake,
her
let's
doing
play
that
pretend.
little rhyme.
I break my toys in the end.
I like that video. Everyone says she built this city. She built this city. We got RDG says Shawn Michaels finisher before the super quick. Shawn Michaels finisher before the super kick. Oh, you're doing another trivia question. Okay, sorry. I was so confused there for a second. I was like, what are we talking about for a second?
I'm not going to deny that.
All right, we got people sending in some answers here since we're doing trivia right now.
Yes, it would be. So tonight,
We got
we sell it.
Let's see. I'm gonna wait for people to send some answers in here. I'm gonna start making RDG our official trivia person, since I'm not doing trivia games anymore during our commercial breaks because I keep forgetting. So I'm gonna have RDG be our official trivia person. We had one person say it earlier. It was Big G over here. He had it before everybody. And then RDG gave the answer. Teardrop suplex. I was hoping we had more people put in there, but we got one. So congratulations to the Big G. Big G was first. Big G was first. Good job, Big G.
Introducing the challenger from
Thank you, RDG. I like you keeping the streams fun.
Monroe.
Need
And her opponents from Dallas, Texas. She is the NXT Women's North American Champion.
Yo, the contacts be having her looking hella crazy.
Easy, hey, come on, ladies. Wait for the bell. Wait for the bell, ladies. Come on, give me the championship.
Let's see if Tatum can manage to get her title back. Earlier, someone was bringing up how they feel like if Tatum doesn't get her title back,
She was celebrating a steel cage victory.
it's gonna be messed up for her.
When Blake pulled her down, stole her title in Texas.
And she's had a lot of short reigns. That was another thing that we talked about. You know, so I feel like that's something too, where you're like, all right, are we gonna keep her reign super short again? I hope not. But then I also like Blake, so.
And now Blake Monroe is going to pay.
Oh, nice,
nice. Predicament. And, ooh,
oh, she has Blake in a
worse for wear here because right now
ouchie
that's a nice
situation
submission
there.
by Tatum, and you wonder how much left Blake Monroe has. You see the veins popping out of the neck of the challenger with a big kick. So when we think about both these women, because well, obviously we've talked about this, whose scorn would you be more afraid of? As
No,
Blake
their
Monroe
characters
into
are
the
very
cover
different,
and the
Ari.
kick out?
He
The
says, what do you do with Tatum
hellacious
Paxley
Blake
on the main
Monroe
roster when Nikki
or
Cross
the
is the same
tortured
character?
mind
They're
of
not the
Tatum?
same character. They're both spooky to a certain degree, but they're totally different kinds of spooky. Plus, Nikki Cross, unfortunately, is kind of just like background now. Like, they don't really have her do
That's what
anything.
your job is. You're a journalist. I'm supposed to pick your brain about things that are going on in the ring. As right now we see a little back and forth, but it's Tatum Paxley who's overpowering Blake Monroe.
We got Junior here who says,
There might be a
Amir is
little
the
extra
crowd
push.
dead tonight. Bro, I've been
But
saying it
Tatum
all
Paxley
night, man. I've been
here
noticing
tonight
it
in
since the
this match.
beginning. I was talking earlier about how the New York crowd was way better. Like, the New York show felt like it was giving stand and deliver energy. And today's show is not giving stand and deliver energy with the crowd.
Goes into another cover off that high impact offense and a kick out. Told Blake she can be the fire in Monroe's hell. That's quite the warning, is it not?
I mean, it is, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Blake Monroe, we've seen that dark side. We've seen her
we
turn.
have. That's true.
We've seen her turn to something that we've never.
And
really
I
thought
almost
that she
feel
could
like
turn
the
into.
crowd
So,
is louder
this match right here,
on the
we're gonna-
weekly
we're gonna
TV,
find
by
out.
the way.
We're gonna find
Like,
out
from the
indeed
PC,
who's willing to go
they
there.
feel way louder there
You see
than they do right now.
Here we go.
Ooh.
The women's North American champion.
Talking about.
When we make our way there, and you see Tatum Pax right now is in a lot of pain after
Like, we can hear
landing
so much more of the
awkwardly.
wrestlers talking.
And you see almost
Usually
the
we
look
don't
of
get to hear
joy
that
and a
often, but we're hearing it a lot more
sinister
clearer this time because the crowd is so, just so
And I don't know
not
if you
loud.
heard that, but I think Tatum said, I separated my shoulder. Talking to the official. This is a scary situation
It
if you're
is.
Tatum Paxley right now. I don't necessarily know if that's what she said. I'm pretty sure that's what she just told the official. And that arm is starting to dangle. It's the left
tell you
shoulder.
something.
I'm trying to get a look up from the monitor. Into the cover goes Blake. It didn't kick out with the left shoulder, kicked out with the right.
She's definitely compromised right now. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't know. The referee might have to have the wherewithal and understanding and know how to do his job, perhaps, Vic.
There looks to be a little bit of a.
All right, well, at least now we're seeing, unfortunately, Tatum hurt her shoulder earlier.
Paxley and now just focusing.
So now, like,
with
now
Blake
she's
Monroe.
selling the shoulder, so that's
You
going to
said it
take a
earlier, as
big,
that dark side.
this
She's
is going to be a
certainly
big
gonna know
piece of this
exactly
match
what to do
now.
to exploit
Let's see if
everything she
Tatum can still
needs
manage
do
to get
bring
her
the
strap
pain,
back.
to bring the punishment
Now that her
in this
arm
match.
is being
No
taken
timeouts.
out.
No timeouts in wrestling, Vic. You got to go out there. You just got to suck it up.
And I got to ask you about a shoulder injury. I know we were just going back and forth on this, but a shoulder injury.
Hey, what's up, Andre? How are you, dude? Good to have you on, man.
I mean, you have to feel that throughout your body, especially if this is a separated shoulder for Tatum Paxley.
Not only that, if it's separated.
Drop kick.
Oh, wait a minute, wait. Oh, whoa. Somebody tell you, if it's separated.
BTW, we got Guitar Junkie. What's up, dude? He says that the quiet St. Louis crowd is still speechless by the Pat McAfee reveal last night. Well, I mean, in that case, Pat McAfee should also come to NXT and start talking all the shit he was talking on Friday Night SmackDown. Crazy. I'm being silly, by the way. I don't actually mean that. But yeah, no, I feel like I don't know what it is, man. I'm telling you.
That right there, Tatum Paxley has no power.
It was I feel like the loudest they probably got was maybe towards the end of the triple threat match with the women to start off the show. They kind of got a little loud there, but I feel like that may have been kind of the loudest that they got tonight.
And that's exactly what she should do. Crawl into the cover and another kick out.
Thank you, Guitar Junkie.
Blake Monroe, she's doing a hell of a job controlling Tatum Paxley.
We got Vpool here says there's 138,000 watching the WWE YouTube channel feed. I wonder what, I don't know what their normal, I always forget what their normal numbers are for like these kinds of shows. So I don't know if they consider like 138,000 good or mid or what they consider it.
So she broke the grip. And it's just right one after another.
Hey, what's up, Corey? How are you? He says, from modeling in a fashion show today, nice. To rehearsing for another one, grabbed a barbecue pulled chicken salad, and now on with Denise and DWO. Busted open rant lit. Corey, congratulations on your show today. I'm so glad that you were able to walk the runway as well as chow down on a barbecue pulled chicken salad. Love that, and thank you so much for listening to the show earlier today too, dude. Thank you. I hope you're doing good, and it sounds like you are. It sounds like you're very busy.
Tatum Paxley right now.
Thank you, Corey.
But she's doing it with one arm, Vic. She's not using that left hand at all. And right now,
yeah, I don't know. We got a Sadler here. Says crowd is awful for the biggest show of the year. Should only do Stand and Deliver at Barclays, Florida, or Chicago. I don't know, man, but I wouldn't do this city again for this show. Like I would wait a minute to come back. We got Fuzzy Balls here. It says Raquel and Rhea have had some truly great matches. It bums me out that we don't get to see more. Such entertaining matches, true powerhouses. Well, they had that last really big street fight that they did that was really good.
She's motivated right now, Vic. She's motivated. She finished it. Big shot right there.
Or
big shot.
Offense into the cover and still not able to get the job done.
So they've had a good amount of matches. Usually Raquel's best matches are with Rhea.
Much like the aforementioned Stephanie Vicaire did during her
Thank you, Fuzzy Balls.
on this brand. And a reminder, Stephanie Vicaire will
we got Van the Man. It says love watching NXT PLE on YouTube. It's so much easier, by the way. So much easier.
Weekend as the class of the Hall of Fame will be inducted on Friday, April the 17th. But on this night, who can walk away with championship gold? Will it be the challenger or will it be
also shout out to Katie the chef who's here with us today.
Monroe, and the challenger once again starting to cook in the match, but got caught with a super kick.
Yeah, it feels weird because whenever the crowd's not making noise, I feel like we all have to whisper or something.
It was so much.
Oh no, Jermaine says there's literally a dude in the front row sleeping. Alameo, big dude in gray sweater. No, I think he's awake now. Wait, is he? No, I think he's awake.
It was in December.
Yeah, he's awake. Oh no, are you looking at the other guy? I think the other guy's on his phone.
I mean, the referee could have called that match. Anything. It should have. Anything.
I can't tell. I think the other guy might be on his phone.
The championship would have been awarded to the challenger.
There's one right in the center with a gray sweater and one to the left side of the screen. I'm not sure. It looks like he's on his phone. I don't know if he's sleeping.
The finish of that match. You can't say
Julian C says, yeah, dude in the green shirt position is nodding off. All right, I'm gonna look for that dude too.
Through that injured shoulder, continuing to focus.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, look, there you go. That's why she did the crazy contacts today. For that moment right there. That moment. Oh, Jesus. I like that kick exchange.
Same idea. And, I go back to Tuesday in New York City. Did Tatum Paxley
his Riel says it's the guy
Monroe certainly knows how to pull
with
the
gray
right
glass,
strings,
with the
does she
on
not?
the gray with the glasses. He's sleeping. Oh no!
Working on becoming two-time champion right here tonight. And she's so close that she can just go up top right now and land just.
Are you guys sure he's sleeping?
She can land a one big shot, Vic. This could be it.
Maybe he's just like, you know, doing a little bit of this.
And I want to bring this up because
you know, I don't know.
Noted it. Not using her left arm as much. She's been using a series of insecurities to rally in this match. And up to the top, looking for a superplex.
Oh Jesus, this camera's wild today.
Continue to hold on. Follows up with another. Rolls through.
Yeah, I think the guy comes and goes because I've seen him be awake for a bit. I think he's in and out.
Cover.
But I can't imagine getting front row seats and then being like,
very resourceful, man, because right now, check this.
I would definitely not.
Give me one more time.
I would definitely not get front row seats if I knew I was going to be sleepy. I get it. Sometimes you're sleepy and you're just like, man, I can't keep my eyes open.
Hey, that right there is something that you learned from the beginning, Vic.
But I would force myself, especially if I was in the front.
And was Blake Monroe now with a series of headbutts. If Tatum Paxley wasn't being held, she would be out. If that wrist wasn't being held by the challenger, there's no way Paxley would have been able to get back to her feet. And now you just hear the scream from Blake.
We also got Fuzzy Balls here. It says, happy 35th birthday to the Queen of Fun, Chelsea Green. I saw that it's her birthday week. She deserves the world. She's so sweet. Such a sweet, fun girl.
Dark depths of her soul. Uh-oh!
Nice.
With a power bomb. And Blake able to roll.
Thank you, Fuzzy Balls.
Created some space right there, Vic.
And also shout out to Chelsea Green.
Well, Tatum realizing that, trying to pull herself up.
Hey, Tatum.
Taking a little bit of time to regroup and got caught. That was that
I think the crowd's starting to get a little louder for this now. Oh! Yeah, that was nice. See, like they're going. Tatum and Blake are trying really hard here, you know?
I don't know.
That's why I'm like hoping that they get a little bit more love in this.
Not just what happened earlier, the thud.
Katie the chef says I would be embarrassed seeing myself on replay asleep. I would be too. I'd be like, that's not me, that's somebody else. That's just a person who looks like me. But it ain't me.
You got to be willing to go all in.
Dragon Knight says wake that man up. Gaffredo here says this is a great match. The crowd is awful.
You can talk about the depths you're willing to go to win, but what about the depths you're willing to survive to continue to reign?
Oh, she's exposing the turnbuckles.
Hold on. Those are two turnbuckles exposed.
How much longer can you stay in it, Vic?
Ooh.
I'm trying to look at the official, trying to put everything back together on the far side of the ring.
Oh, she's got the championship belt. Oh my God, is she gonna cheat to win? Oh no, Tatum. I don't mind them running this match back again though. Especially if Blake wins like this. This might be it.
Tatum.
No, okay. Tatum's got some fire to kick out. I almost feared that was it.
Blake Monroe, I don't know what she's thinking at this juncture.
Finish the job. Right now, Tatum Paxley.
Oh yeah, guys, that guy's asleep. He's full on asleep.
With you.
He's coming and going though. He's coming and going. He's in and out. But yeah, I just noticed it right now. I got a little closer to the screen. Zoomed in.
How much is left in the tank?
Bro's asleep.
You gotta wonder if they get smashed upside the dome with that title.
Yeah, we gotta see. She's got the crazy eyes again. She said, not today, baby girl. Not today, the glamour. I think she's setting up for her. She's getting ready for her 450. I think she's going to bust it out today. Oh, ouch.
I think the back of Paxley just inadvertently hit that exposed turnbuckle.
It did, Vic.
Oh, wait.
And then the glamour shot DDT.
Damn. Oh, yeah, Tatum. Yo, Tatum's kicking out of everything today.
She's
trying so hard, man. Blake, what are you going to do to beat her? Feels like there's nothing left to do.
Able to roll through. Paxley.
Oh, I think it's time for her. Yeah. Okay.
Paxley retains.
Dude, she literally kicked out of everything. Literally kicked out of everything. Wow. Well, I'm glad she got her title back. Not a short reign for a baby girl this time. I was expecting her to bust out her 450, though. I'm a little surprised we didn't get it for this particular matchup here.
I don't ever want to.
But they worked hard in this matchup, man. They worked really hard in this matchup.
But Tatum Paxley tonight was undeniable. She was not going to lose. She was not going to falter.
Oh, let's give him a round of applause,
She was
man.
almost indestructible in this matchup, was she not?
Tatum Paxley has found herself.
Because they can totally hear me clapping, you know? They can totally hear me. Tatum's like, I hear you, girl. I hear you.
Perhaps like no other man.
Andrew Knox says, they're showing Stand and Deliver on YouTube? Yes. Yes, they are.
The official did try to cover him up, but the rocket in the ring.
Erwin here says 5-on-5 of banger matches tonight. I agree. I honestly agree. I think if the crowd was more lit, we would be here being like, yo, this show is crazy. I think the only thing taken away from the show today is the crowd. Esteban Enriquez, clap, clap, clap.
Championship dreams to rest here in St. Louis.
We got Mr. CJ Lilly says, yes, Alexa Bliss, a friend of her children, especially Tatum. Yeah, that's Tatum's, one of her inspirations. Victoria says, now this is real women are money of the match.
You ain't see that?
Thank you, Mictaru.
Ask nobody, run this pass nobody. Bro, what are you talking about, bro? I told y'all last week I was gonna come out here and I was gonna make a statement and Stand and Deliver. I told y'all.
Yeah, you did that. You made a statement, bro.
What are you talking about, bro? There is no me without us.
You look, just find out there a minute ago without us, bro. We ain't fly all the way out here to watch you on the show, bro. Come on, man. Look, I ain't wanna. I do not want to say this to you, bro, but you starting to feel like you all for self.
All for self.
Ooh, I wonder if they're gonna break up.
It's not like that at all.
Bro,
he might break up with them.
Chance after chance for you to lead or something, bro. We not your lackeys, fool. We're starving right now, bro.
We not your lackeys.
D, I
break
don't
up.
mean no harm.
Break
I don't
up.
mean nothing by this,
break
bro. I'm
up.
just saying. When we first got together, you the one that said we was gonna be equal, bro. It ain't been seeming like that right recently, bro. It ain't been seeming like that. You hear me?
Speak your truth, Saquon.
Look, you're right. I should have told y'all. I should have told all of y'all. So you know what? I got a plan. I got a plan for all of us to eat, bro. Just trust me. Trust me, I got a plan for all of us to eat, bro. This Tuesday, we go back to our roots and we show this whole damn world, bro. And when Dark stays straight, you feel me, dog?
I don't know. What if the rest of Dark State turns on Dion? Maybe they attack him during this match when he finally gets a match against Miles. Maybe, just maybe.
Keanu thinks the disrespect game is the way to go.
Conception says don't care about Dead State. Fredo says Denise's favorite segment of the night. Hyde Zeladon says Denise heel turn. I think so, actually. I mean, wait, for me? Or are you talking about Dark State? You're talking about Dark State, right? I feel like they might turn on Dion.
I'm the best big man in NXT. It ain't
I don't know about that, Josh.
It ain't Keanu. The battle of the big men.
We got Fredo here who says Blake needs to be called up ASAP.
When you come to NXT, you're gonna get your ego checked by the man of mayhem, Josh Briggs.
John Kelly says Denise heel turn, please. Hey, depending on who you ask, that might have already turned heel.
You really thought it was a good idea to swing on me?
We got a Jermaine here who says Dion doesn't even care about Dark State. He's sleeping on his group like the dude in the crowd. I did like that at the end, though, the guy that was asleep during the match. He was like, yeah! He was totally celebrating the finish.
Well, get ready because this Tuesday in Orlando, 3 of the biggest and baddest face-off. Carver, Briggs, Troy, triple threat live on NXT. Elio LaFleur had to relinquish the men's
Poor Elio LaFleur. I feel so bad for him. Especially since he was just starting to get the ball rolling.
Crown a new champion. The men's speed tournament starts this Tuesday on NXT. And here at Stand and Deliver, there's been a lot of individuals trying to make an impact.
Infamous DJ one says Denise is the villain towards poor Chin. Poor Chin.
These two women go one-on-one live this Tuesday.
T-Hood did the third says Denise isn't a heel. She's just been cursed.
It's time for our main event.
All right, main event time. Do we crown a new champion? Yes or no? We got Cyclops here who says Zarya and Blake lost. Why so many heels winning tonight?
and Deliver.
I don't know. Wait, what are you talking about? Zarya? Zarya was a babe. Get out of here, Cyclops. Y'all know. Y'all know. Technically the only heel who won. I mean, sorry. The only heel who, I'm going to have to look through the whole thing.
Have you seen these auditions?
Hey,
Oh, no. What is this?
last year
Oh.
I became the most must-hear roaster of all time.
I like how they were like, oh, yeah, all of these celebrities are going to be part of this. And, you know, and they're like the worst celebrities. We got RDG here. Says, what was WrestleMania 9's dark match? Ooh, okay. I don't know that one. Someone tell me. I'm horrible at trivia. I'm the worst at trivia. So I'll wait for everybody's answers here. I'll wait for someone with brilliant memory. Let's see. We'll let RDG give a second till he gives the answer too. By the way, we also got Tanisha Hicks here. Hey, what's up, Tanisha? Tanisha Hicks says, have you guys been enjoying the show so far? There's been a lot of good matches, honestly. Let's see. Oh my gosh, Katie the chef, you're hilarious here. All right, no, I don't think anybody's got the answer yet. Okay, I'm going to peek it. I'm going to Google the answer. And then I'll see if anybody's got it. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I wasn't going to guess that one. I definitely wasn't going to guess it. Okay, Ledwin Bowden, let's go. He goes, Tito Santana and Papa Shango. I had to Google it. Thank you, Ledwin. Good job. Thank you, RDG1244, for keeping the trivia alive, even though I'm failing massively here. Don't even ask me how to spell my name. I might fail that too. Spell Denise. K-A. Oh, man. Let's see what else we got here. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh yeah. I was also gonna pull up the whole entire thing to count how many baby faces and heels have won today. So let's look at this list here. Hold on a second. All right, Lola Vice face, Vanity Project's heel, Ruka face, Miles Bourne face, Tatum Paxley face. All right, so it's strong for the faces today, guys. Hey, every now and then we got to have a strong night. Usually I feel like it's always the heels who get a little bit more wins. So this time it just happened to be the other direction. Oh, man. All righty. In the meantime, let me get some shout outs here. We got Rahu Patel. What's up, Rahu? Thank you for being here, man. We got Brian Stetcher. He says, Lola Vice was my favorite match tonight. Finally won the NXT Women's Championship. That match was fantastic. And I feel like that's probably the loudest match got for anybody. So, you know, there's that. All right, let me get the audio back.
Off against each other, and you could literally feel the arena.
J6 says when Brandon Claire team won in the pre-show face. So, yep, I thought Birthright was gonna win that too, by the way. It's like I figured, like, oh, maybe we need Birthright to get a little something on the show. So I actually thought Birthright was gonna take that. BTW, guys, while you're here, if you're new and you haven't subscribed, please do. We're getting closer and closer to some big numbers here. So, join the fam. Oh, I like the celebration. Yes.
It's another dub for the good.
I like we were talking about that. All the baby faces getting some wins. Oh God, here guys, I'm gonna call my dad, guys.
She's gonna be nothing compared to ours, all right? Check out this Pride match. Oh, does she have a sister?
What about hot friends?
Hot friends, maybe? Hot friends? Oh my, wait, listen, I'm so sorry for what just happened to you. Are you okay? Is there anything we can do for you?
You know what? There is something you can do for me.
Ooh, what is it? Wait, what?
Give me a hairbrush.
Hairbrush? I got it.
Are they gonna comb her hair? What do they got planned? I don't know.
St. Louis SmackDown last night.
And I hope they don't wait too long, or else if you leave it up to my imagination is gonna go places.
Earlier by becoming the new NXT
Lee Pete says Vanity Project. They did that photo, bro.
Miles Bourne, huge victories here this evening, but it's
is my audio fucked up, guys? Like Tyler says, audio robot Denise. Is my audio fucked? Someone let me know. Erwin Effort says Blake is their leader now. That would be kind of weird, wouldn't it? I don't know if that makes too much sense.
Anything is possible.
Okay, people are saying my audio's good now. All right, cool. Yeah, Kevin H says my head's too dirty for this shit. That's what I was saying. I was like, if they let it go too long, I'm gonna start thinking shit.
Before the ladder match.
By the way, we got Uncle Donk. Uncle Donk, thank you so much. Wait, where'd you go? Whoops. Here we go. Uncle Donk here says there needs to be a faction whose sole purpose is to steal and hide all the extra meaningless belts. Yeah, and can this faction travel from promotion to promotion? Can this just be like a crazy faction that just goes from both AEW and WWE stealing meaningless belts? I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Thank you, Uncle Donk.
Versus Ricky Saints for my NXT championship.
I need to reclaim the NXT title so I can go back to being the face of this brand. Ethan, you remember what that feels like, right? Yeah, I remember. I need my friend to help me with that. You need my help? I'll be there for you.
What's Ethan Page doing out here now? Well, that was a miscalculation for Page, who's trying to help out Saints.
And just what the hell happened? You spin the title too hard. I know. Then just say suck.
Saints and Page.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna see if that sexy clip video is doing good. Tracy, we just posted the sexy red video.
I would like to be NXT champion.
I know Tracy's gonna roll her eyes again. Look, guys, I knew it. I fucking knew it. That video already has more views than all the other reaction videos. I knew it. That's why I told Chris to post it. I was like, yeah, I know people are going to click on that shit. Regardless of whether or not you hate it, people are going to click on it. They're going to be like, what the fuck's going on NXT? Why are you watching this, Denise? Like, I already know people are going to be like, Denise, why are you watching this? And I'm going to be like, oh, I don't know. I don't really got no answers for y'all.
I don't care which one of you wants the title shot.
We got Joseph Oz here who says he thinks Tony D will take this.
It's me that you're gonna see at Stand
Katie the Chef says they love the cake.
Or me.
Erwin says Vanity Project's now Blake's Minion Gang. That would actually be kind of funny if they're just like following her around like little puppy dogs because she's a goddess. And they're just there like, oh, Blake looked at me. Oh, Blake told me to have a good day. Oh, Blake liked my shirt. You know, just like stupid shit.
I deserve global recognition. I will be the one becoming NXT champion.
Watch, I bet you that clip of Lola and Sexy Red shaking their ass is going to be my most watched clip from the whole night tonight. I bet you anything. I just know it. I just know it.
The one to deliver for the entire world champion. We believe.
Tempers flaring. Egos being.
We got your boy KJ who says, I know this most likely won't happen since they're going to get called up, but I really want a tag team title run from Ricky and Ethan. They have amazing chemistry together. I think today will be the implosion. We got Sadler here who says, the new Tony D character is so mad to me. It's better than what he was doing before.
I came back to NXT for two reasons.
Oh, it's Tony D.
First mission was Dark State. And I left Dark State the same
Miss Tebon says, I gotta see it. Go to the Instagram, it's there.
So now we get to reason number 2. See, I look a man in the mirror.
Oh, thank you so much, I'm Caspito.
There was one thing that man couldn't accomplish. There was one thing that man was incapable of achieving.
Tonight, Stand and Deliver, I fulfill the second reason.
I like his boots. Cool boots, dude.
Champion.
We got Rahul here who also thinks Tony D's taking the win today. If Joe Hendry doesn't retain, it's because Tony D took the title. Those are the two options that I'm seeing. Joe retains, Tony D wins. Those are the only two options. I don't think Ricky or Paige are winning this. I don't think so. So we got Dark Adam here who says, am I the only one that loves Tony's new character? I don't mind it. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I love it, but I don't mind it. We got King of Anarchy who says, hey, Denise, did you see what JC posted on X? I did not. What did she post? Let us know. I usually don't go on Twitter when I'm on the streams, so I missed out if anybody tweets anything. But I usually find out because everybody here tells me.
the NXT Championship. He's the only man in this match to have not
We got
held
Jermaine
that
here who
title.
says Tony D's hella boring. I got Joe retaining. Some people like that though, the stoic,
Tony D.
mysterious
is a man on a mission.
vibe.
This right here.
Some people
The
like that.
NXT Championship. That's
We got
the
Casey here says she
final
loves
mission,
Tony's
man.
theme.
Final
I like it too. It's
down.
a good song. Sounds like it's one of those songs you'd hear in a movie. More of a cinematic kind of song. That's my favorite part. I still miss Ricky's AW theme. Oh, I used to love that song.
The spotlight. Loves him.
We got your boy
some him.
KJ here says, I think Joe Hendry retained.
Starting to match that.
We got Katie the Chef here says, I love Tony's last match with Luka and Stacks. One of the best matches I've seen with Tony.
I'm not gonna even go there. I'm gonna give this man his.
We got After Red, great question. Says, where the heck did Rizzo disappear to? I don't know.
Did something that not too many here
I
can
don't
do.
know.
That's gonna win gold in two different departments. I'm talking about a grand fashion in quick time. Give it up to this. He's jamming.
Oh, Jay Grouse says she tore her ACL. Oh, damn. I had a feeling it had something to do with an injury, especially ACLs. It feels like a lot of people be tearing their ACLs.
Say it again, man. Say it again. Say it again.
Thanks, King Davion says the same thing. She's out with a knee injury. BTW, we got a guitar junkie here who says, how about Dark State versus Vanity Project in a winners losers league count match? And where are they going to go to Evolve? Yeah, as much as I don't think that they will do something like that. I actually think Dark State's getting closer to breaking off, especially after what happened today backstage.
Broke Kevin Owens' record. Saints, however, did
Thank
win
you,
the
guitar
title faster overall
junkie.
when he won the North American title. As you see a look of, I don't know if that was respect or not between the two.
Let's not forget about the AAA accolades as well. The guy's a champion, all right? He's a natural born champion. He's the page. He's
Thank you so much, Esteban. He says, I haven't been on IG today, but I follow. Don't worry. I bet you when you log on, the first thing you're going to see is my video reacting to Lola shaking her butt with sexy breasts. Oh, man. I can't believe it. Out of everything that's going to be the most watched video and the most commented, someone commented, God heard our prayers on that video. God heard our prayers. I don't know, man. I wasn't praying for that, but all right. Someone commented, Chucky Ducky with some quack quack. Oh my gosh, guys. These comments for this video are going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy.
You got that look in your eye.
That's insane. Okay, so all the videos that were posted before, they got like 1,500 views, 1,400 views, 1,200 views, 2,900 views, 3,000 views, 4,000 views. The Sexy Red Lola Vice video, 6,000 already. And it's only been up for 33 minutes. Come on. Come on.
In St. Louis.
By the way, we got Fredo. Fredo, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, shout out to Brian Stetcher in the chat. Good luck in the Special Olympics. Do your best. Dude,
This
Brian.
atmosphere is
Brian,
absolutely
best of luck,
electric
man.
For this main event.
Sending you
for
some
the
love, dude.
NXT Championship. 4 men, 1 title. Who's walking out with the gold?
Thank you, Fredo. Oh my gosh, what's Ethan Page's face? Ethan Page looks like me trying to learn math. He's like, Tim Jermaine says the world is full of gooners. That's what gets the attention. Yeah, my most watched video on Instagram is actually a video that I posted like maybe 2 years ago. It was from Collision. Fuck, I think it was Tony Storm and Layla Hirsch, or was it Layla Hirsch and Mariah May? One of them. Who remembers when like they did the motorboat thing on Collision? Fuck, was it Tony or was it Mariah? One of them did the motorboat, and I think it was on Layla Hirsch. But I clipped it out and I posted it on Instagram, and I think to this day it's my most watched video.
240 pounds.
Jermaine says that sounds like a Tony Storm thing. Fuck, I think it was fucking Mariah, actually. I don't remember.
For two-time champ tonight.
And their opponents. He's 252 pounds.
We got Don here who says, you'd be surprised how easy it is to tear something in your knees. Down on the ice, tore my MCL and ACL in February. Oh my God, Don. Just waiting to see what my options are. Also found out I have 0 cartilage left. Oh my gosh, Don. Oh no, that's very scary because when you got no cartilage, your bones are essentially just like, oh my God, Don. That's very painful. Very, very painful. Oh my God, your MCL and ACL. Oh God, are you going to require surgery? I would assume you will, right? Especially also if you got no cartilage, they're going to have to put something there. I know sometimes they like take cartilage from like other parts of your body, like they can take like some from your thigh and like put it into your knee. I don't know. But damn, Don, hope you're all right, man, because that's brutal. That's very brutal.
And it's a little 2-on-1 attack.
This main event has gotten started.
And there's no way you even think this partnership is going to last between Saints and Paige.
All that is, Vic, is 2 men, 2 people sharing one common cause. Let's see who gets there first. That's what it's all about. That's all it is.
And much like we started the night, the champion does not need to be factored in the decision to lose the championship. And there's a healthy respect between the two, but they also both want the title. And they both made
damn, Jason says my dad just found out he needs a full knee replacement. I have to go with him to Surgeon Mania week. Oh, Jason, damn. Damn, man. I think my husband's dad had a knee replacement. Yeah, he did, and he's doing good now. So, you know, I guess that's a good thing, you know, once you get that solved. He's older, obviously, so they suggest that you get knee replacements once you're, like, older because they only last a certain amount of time. So they always say that it's better to get them, like, later in life. If you need them, obviously.
That want to be here, that looking for the same thing that Tony did. He has no right to this. Come on.
And look at Joe Hendry knocking around everybody in his path, including Tony D'Angelo, Paige, and Ricky Saints. Probably going to settle the same fate. What made you finally come around to Joe Hendry?
I mean, the guy's talent. I mean, you can't look past talent.
Oh my gosh, Don, sending you some love. Man, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. I've known a lot of people with knee pain. I get it. I've seen it. I've seen people deal with some shit. But it gets better, man. It gets better. Like once the doctors handle all of that stuff, you know, you'll be okay again.
First fall, first decision. Will we crown a new champion? Will Joe Hendry retain? Obviously, numbers not in his advantage, but he has made believers all around the world.
Oh my gosh.
Joe Hendry.
So, my sister just texted me, side note,
and now a little
2-for-1. Oh my God, I have to tell my husband this. Okay, I have to tell everybody this, guys. So my little brother, okay, so my little sister, she's a really good artist. Like she can draw like crazy. Like she's fucking brilliant at drawing. She just sent me this picture of this design that she's making of like Hello Kitty, like a boy Hello Kitty and a girl Hello Kitty, and she put like, oh, I'm making this for Justin. Justin's my brother. He's 18. No, he's 17. He's 17 years old. And he's making a sign for his girlfriend that says, will you be my girlfriend? And my sister's drawing it up. Oh my God. That's so funny. I've never seen my brother do anything romantic like that ever. Ever. So that's hilarious. My brother's gonna, I guess, ask a girl to be his girlfriend. So funny.
For following his path of success. It was Ethan who lost to Ricky Saints in Stand and Deliver in a championship match last year, the opening match, but now they're in the main event.
Can I ask you a question? Yep. Why are you talking about old stuff? That's old stuff.
You just worked 25 minutes ago.
What's happening right now in the middle of this ring?
Well, what's happening?
Can Joe Hendry go out here and retain his championship against 3 of the best here in NXT?
Well, what's happening is it seems to be a little, what would you call this, divide and conquer?
Jermaine says, shout out to Justin from the chat. Get that girl. He's going to be so mad that I told everybody all his business. He's going to be like, man, you told everybody? Yes, I did. I'd be telling everybody everything.
Why would you do this, Rick?
Well, not both.
I'm going to have to, they're coming over tomorrow for Easter, so I'm going to ask them for details. Oh, look, there they are fighting again. This is what I figured would happen in this matchup. Matt Raquel says shooting his shot. He is, yeah.
Two-time NXT champion. And again, Ethan Page seeing Tony D'Angelo start to rise up, and Saints trying to come over, but Tony D'Angelo starting to fight back in this match. Of course, he's trying to stay the course for phase 2. Phase 1 was the destruction of Dark State, and we saw them maybe start to unravel earlier tonight as Dion Lennox beat up,
a little friction,
dropped
Miles
Bourne.
A little friction there with Dark State, but I'm gonna tell you right now, when Dark State strikes, nobody's safe. You know that.
Whoa, talk about no one being safe.
Man, I feel like this is stalling a little bit of this. But I wish they would just go to blows already.
It was a great move.
Ricky and Ethan just gonna need to go to blows already.
Ethan Page says, because that's your can man.
Look here, I just saw the suplex right there. It just took Tony D straight out of the game. It was effective.
Ooh, Saints, hard shot. Joe Hendry dropped with a confidence breaker. Right back in.
Great teamwork.
To Saints with a little bit of a stunner.
Great teamwork.
Cover together. And cover them together. What if
Sarah says, oh, he really likes her. That's so sweet. Good man. I know. I never had in high school. I never had anybody make me a sign and ask me to be their girlfriend. What the hell? Where's my sign? Damn it. I'm gonna go tell my husband to make me a sign. He's gonna be like, girl, I already put a ring on it.
Apparently this is a partnership that's gonna last, but I will mention this. Ethan Page has done something.
Huda Master says, I hope his girlfriend don't watch this stream. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt his girlfriend even knows about my YouTube channel.
He's a professional. He's a talent. He didn't become champion by slipping on a banana peel or by osmosis.
He did not, but take a look at Saints and Page.
Double up on Hendry. Say his name.
Superplex connects. And Page right now looking to pounce on Hendry.
Oh,
a splash
there it was on Ricky. Finally, I was waiting for this implosion. This was the most obvious thing ever.
To become a two-time champion.
It almost worked.
Almost only counts in horseshoes, and it did not work. Going for twisted bridge. They got caught with a spear.
Yeah. Anything you can do, I can do better.
That is gone out the window. Looking for the revolution. DDT. Popping a spear.
Oh shit! There's Tony D with the spear.
And D'Angelo picking his spot to perhaps have his moment. Oh. Shoulder first, Hendry, who's taking a lot of punishment in this match.
DJ Glade, where did you see Jordan? I just read your post here. Where did you see this? Damn, I didn't know she was hurt. What the hell?
Main event of Stand and Deliver.
Wait, maybe I did know that.
Down, all four men fighting for the NXT title. But look at Joe Hendry. This man has suffered so much in this matchup. Is this the champion fighting with a different demeanor than when he first arrived here from TNA and crossed the line?
I think it is. Like I say, Tony D coming in, probably the heaviest I've ever seen him. And Joe Hendry just tossed him like it was nothing. Yes, he's fighting right now with purpose. That's Joe Hendry.
Well, it seems again Ethan Page trying to bark orders to Ricky Saints. Ricky might not remember what just happened moments ago, but a double Boston Crab each with a single.
Oh my God!
Get your heads back in the game, guys. Get back on track.
From behind, up and over comes D'Angelo. And did you foresee when Tony came back wanting the NXT title as bad as he did? Speaking so passionately about wanting to wear the gold.
Tony D's a leader, man. Ever since day one, I'm talking about in the neighborhood, hanging out.
Yeah, oh yeah, I did see that. Thank you, Tezzy Tez. I remember now. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I saw that picture.
Oh yeah.
Big back body drop. People tend to forget too, Tony, first handful of matches, he was in.
Juan Sega says Denise gonna have a sign. You can do it, rooting for her brother. A sign of a sign of a sign.
All three of these men outsiders who came from other places. And now
me with a sign that says you can do it, and then somebody else being like she's rooting for her brother, and somebody else saying we're rooting for her brother. Everyone has a sign.
And that's one way to take out anyone in any match.
Talking about a dislocated shoulder, clavicle, I don't know, collarbone. A lot just went on right there, Vic.
And look, when it comes to getting the job done, Ethan Page knows how to do it. Was a double champion, longest reigning North American champion ever. Yeah, well, I'm trying to get the hell out of the way.
Back it up.
A little too close for comfort for us right here ringside. There's now a Revolution DDT right here in front of us. D'Angelo's eyes just rolled into the back of his head. And now Ethan Page, for good measure, with a twisted grin.
Right now, man.
We got Germania
Tony's
says, "Don't bring the you fucked up sign."
Tony's entire straight pick.
Yo,
This
that's
is
funny.
what these two wanted. They wanted to wipe out the competition.
Oh my God! Cannonball!
Full thigh and cheek.
Believers are coming out. Hendry trying to get anyone back into the ring to put this one away. Could be looking for a little standing ovation and from behind Saints. Saints from behind, chopping down Joe Hendry. And I just walked over from the left side of the table. Tony D'Angelo isn't moving. Tony D'Angelo is out cold right now.
I don't know, man.
This
He
is
might
the
just
moment
come out
for
of
Page
nowhere,
and
though,
Saints.
Tony
If
D.
they want to
I feel like he
Joe
can come
Hendry,
out just out of
if
nowhere.
they're truly working together. That
I want to
championship
take it says
is
Frank would
hanging
be the
in
sign that says
balance
"Get the
at
tank."
This moment, and Joe Hendry is going to need everyone here.
That is so true.
That's the heart I was talking about, Vic. That's it right there from Joe Hendry.
Take another look. We talked about the strength earlier. Joe Hendry has put himself in great physical condition. As this matchup back, D'Angelo back to the match, right back down. Page running into a clothesline. Joe Hendry right now has gotten his second, maybe third win, maybe even the fourth win in this matchup. Looking to retain the title here at Stand and Deliver. Coming in, ducking the clothesline, coming right back in, leaving his feet with a little Hurricane Rana.
Okay, this match has not only been picking up for now, but at least the crowd's reacting too.
Right there, Vic. Wow.
And just tossed Tony D'Angelo with ease. Turned around and now just catches Ricky Saints. And Saints right in to Ethan Page. And there's one man that's standing. It's Joe Hendry, the NXT champion. Looking
there it is.
Title
there it is.
Day. And D'Angelo kicking out. D'Angelo just saying, not tonight.
Like it's gonna be between one of these two guys right here. Between one of these two guys. BTW, we got RDG 1244 who says Ethan Page and question mark have the same finisher slash signature. Currently, right now, Priest too, right? Yeah.
Page going right after Joe Hendry. Now with Joe
Thank
Hendry
you,
right
RGG.
in the face of Tony D'Angelo. D'Angelo, who went into the steps. D'Angelo, who suffered that DDT. And that confidence breaker, that twisted grin as well. I mean, he has taken a lot of punishment in this match. Joe Hendry.
Okay, Tony D's starting to get hyped up here.
D'Angelo's starting to fire back.
Here we go, Vic.
Last time that he started to get like really pumped, he got a win. So I'm starting to think that every time he senses that win coming, he starts to get like really, you know, motivated and shit.
Here we go. Oh, yes, man.
Bam.
Back up, right back down, German suplex. Ricky Saints' body is starting to just bruise. Forget about it. Cover. Hendry saving things, and we've seen Tony D'Angelo win championships in the past with that very move.
Hendry ain't just saved his championship right there, Vic.
Tony D'Angelo remembers the heartbreak of competing for this title on this stage in the past. Trying to dig down a little deeper. I think Hendry was able to duck that just at the last moment, able to answer back, duck another one. Hendry able to go right around and deliver another DDT to D'Angelo.
All right, Joe Hendry's perking up now.
They're showing you what it means to be.
I really think like it would be kind of weird if Joe's title reign kind of ended tonight, though, only because I feel like there's still a lot more that can be done, more interesting. But
spear from D'Angelo.
Oh shit, is Tony gonna try to finish him off here? Oh fuck, two spears.
Breaking ribs to win a title. No, not quite yet. Take another look. Bang. Big, massive spear. Followed it up, not to be outdone. Delivered a second one. But back to the live action. Saints with a second chair shot to D'Angelo.
Did it go?
Oh, fuck.
Saints right now trying to wipe out Joe Hendry. And There is no disqualification in a fair
Yeah.
four-way.
Oh, okay, he avoided it. He avoided it.
Trying to turn it around and into.
Yeah, that might have eliminated Joe Hendry from the picture.
Him the NXT title before. Ethan Page. Saving this match.
This match is really starting to pick up.
Neither can Saints. It's Saints now doing what's necessary. Swinging for the
shit.
Well, he certainly
By the way,
is
we
going
got
for
Guitar
broke,
Junkie. Thanks,
but right
dude. He
now
says
there's a
predictions.
Crazy look in the eyes.
I can't read that.
Ethan
Stinky
Page.
Red does a run-in and infects all 4 wrestlers with an STD and is now last man standing match. Guitar Junkie, I can't read that.
Get out of the way. They're getting a little close for us.
Guitar Junkie, trying to get me canceled out here. Oh, man. Thank you, Guitar Junkie.
For the NXT Championship.
Oh, fuck.
Page able to get out.
I like that this match is really starting to pick up, by the way. Now they're getting all messy on the outside with some weapons. Well, and I say weapons, I mean like
a power slam.
The fucking commentary table and steel steps.
He could be looking to silence Saints once and for all.
Oh no, this is where they kind of self-eliminate each other from this equation, I think. Yeah. All right, it's gonna be down to Joe and Tony from here on out, I think. I think that might be how they like take Ethan Page and Ricky out of the equation here. Telling you, Tony is feeling himself, man. Shit, he might take it. I don't know, Joe. Fight back, Joe.
You ever wanted to be remembered? It's coming down to this. Another spear. Another spear by D'Angelo.
Gotta finish it, though, Vic.
Fuck, he might actually defeat him. Oh, fuck. I think that might be it. Dude, I really hope that means that Joe is like done with NXT and moving on up, because that was a super short reign for Joe Hendry. And Tony D, this needs to be the thing to get him noticed to get to the main roster. Because if this doesn't do it, I don't know what will.
Into the Performance Center. He's seen everyone he arrived with move on. Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams, the list continues. He sat back. He had his family taken from him. He had his life almost destroyed, but he had 2 goals, 2 phases, and he completed both of them. What a moment for Tony D'Angelo. As we go back throughout this matchup, Booker, Revolution DDT. We've seen Ricky Saints win with that in the past. Crown himself champion, but it was all ego who saved the matchup as it would continue. It was Fatal 4-Way, and it was Tony D'Angelo who took out those 2 aforementioned individuals, wiped them out with a hellacious spear through our announce desk. Turned around to Joe Hendry. Hendry wasn't a believer.
We got Tracy here says, I'm actually happy for Tony, but yes, sorry, Rain. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, we'll have some things to discuss here. For sure. We'll probably have like just a nice, quick little post show, get some thoughts in, because you know, pretty fast show. All right, we got some I need to pull up some stuff too. Wow, you deserve a chance. Shit. All right.
Phase 2 is complete. But what could phase 3 be? What we do know is the answer to the question, who will stand and deliver? That answer, Booker, is that man, our new NXT champion, Tony D'Angelo.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. All right, we got a lot to get into. At least, well, I say a lot, but a fair amount is what I should actually say. A fair amount of things to discuss. Okay, that's it for the stream. Let me take it off here. I like how it ends on YouTube, by the way. It just like stops. I forget. I'm like, I have a YouTube channel. I should know how these streams end, but it's still kind of funny to see. All right, we're going to get into it. We're going to do a short little review. I'm riding solo today, solo Danoa, but you, the chat, are my co-host for today. So that's how we usually work these around here on solo days. All right, so let's do this. We got, oh wait, I forgot to bring up the card. Fuck. Usually I do this while I'm greeting people. I multitask. I'm like, hey, how are you? Pulling up card. Secrets here of the DWO that I probably should not be. I should probably not be revealing my secrets of how I do things around here. Okay, but let's do this. Let me get everything settled. All right, here we go, everybody. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Hey there, everyone. Welcome to the NXT Stand and Deliver 2026 post show. It's your girl, Denise Salcedo. I'm riding solo today. Solo, Danoa. It's just me, Oos. And now everybody's like, nah, girl, I'm gone. Bye. No, seriously, we got to get into the show because this is NXT's biggest event of the year. And I have this, I don't know how to describe today's show because we actually had a lot of good matches like throughout the entire night. I would say most of the matches were solid, if not really good. Whatever your take was that on the in-ring work of the actual matches, I thought everything was above average, which is very, very good. We also had some feel-good moments, a la some brand new champions in Tony D as the new NXT champion. And then on the women's side, we had Lola Vice become the NXT women's champion. So we had some good moments too. On top of that, this NXT Stand and Deliver was different because it is the first time that it's not during the exact same week as WrestleMania. So it's not happening during that time. This time it had its own weekend for us to focus and only talk about Stand and Deliver. And also it was on YouTube, which is another really different thing. Usually we're watching this on what, the Peacock. Today it was Netflix and YouTube, depending on where you were and what your location is. So there was a lot of different things in the air today. I really enjoyed the card and I really enjoyed the matches and I really enjoyed the outcomes of the matches too. However, the one thing that I do think took a big L here, and I'm just going to be real with you guys, it was that crowd today. That crowd did not do this show justice. We always talk about how sometimes a good crowd could make a mediocre match great, but a good match could be made to look like less than if a crowd isn't completely invested. And don't get me wrong, they did react to a couple of things here and there. Don't get me wrong on any of that. They did react towards the end of the main event that we had today. I feel like the crowd got most loudest during that, as well as the second loudest, I would say, would be the ending of the women's triple threat match. But all in all, though, there were some moments during the show where I thought, wow, dude, it feels like I have to whisper or something because it feels like we're in a library here and nobody's making any sounds. And I don't like that. So I would say this, that was probably like the biggest disappointing thing of the night was the crowd. But the show itself, they freaking delivered, man, and we're going to get right to it. I'm going to kick things off with the Stone Immaculate here, who sends in a super chat saying, Tony D got the here damn title win. It's time to make NXT officially an all-women show. Oh, boy. Okay, look, I wasn't expecting this to be the first chat of the day because we need to, okay, so let's start there. Tony D'Angelo defeated Joe Hendry, Ricky Sainz, and Ethan Page in this fatal four-way. This was actually a fun matchup. It was predictable in the sense that what you figured would happen between Ricky Sainz and Ethan Page, where their fake friendship was not gonna survive this match. We all saw that coming. We all knew that at some point, somewhere, there was going to be turmoil, and we knew that one of them was going to turn on the other, and they weren't going to have each other's back. We knew that. And so it played out, right? And there was a moment in the matchup where Tony D ended up putting them both through a table on the outside of the commentary table. That was the moment we knew, okay, this is the part where they're sort of eliminated from this equation here of what is happening between Joe Hendry and Tony D. I think for the most part, most people kind of realized that the two big outcomes that were actually going to come from this match was either Joe Hendry retaining the championship that he legitimately kind of just won. He hasn't been a champion for very, very long. He's not been champion for that long. In fact, let me see when he became champion. Guys, he became champion on February 3rd. February 3rd, it was when he won that ladder match, which was, by the way, a really good matchup. That was when he won the title. So, I don't know, someone do the math. How long was that? Like a month? No, I'm sorry, 2 months? 2 months? He was champion for 2 months. So that's not a long reign whatsoever. Now I'm going to put a pause. I'm going to put a pin on Joe Hendry because I want to come back to him. But going back to what Stone Immaculate here is saying about Tony D. So we knew, okay, either Joe Hendry retains or Tony D gets the championship. Now, Tony D, since he came back, he has basically been saying that he wants the title. He said the first thing he was going to do was take out Dark State. The next thing he was going to do was become NXT champion. Well, the man manifested, and he has done what he manifested because he is now NXT champion. But I'm getting some sort of mixed maybe feelings. The crowd, by the way, was chanting, "You deserve it." They were very, very happy for Tony D. However, I have seen a couple of comments here and there where people are not totally feeling the Tony D character. I saw some people say that it was boring, and I get it. However, I gotta tell you, I do not hate the Tony D character because when he was the mob boss, so I have conflicting feelings about this. First and foremost, I do not hate the Tony D character. I have to reiterate that. I do not hate the Tony D character because when he was the mob boss, we all knew that had a shelf life. We all knew, okay, he's not going to go to the main roster with that. He's not going to be a top guy with that character. It's just not going to be the thing. And we got everything we possibly could get out of the mob boss, Tony D, on NXT. He had some great story. Still to this day, I love that feud with Legado del Fantasma and the family. All of that was fantastic. Love that. But nothing else had came after that. He was kind of just there, and we kind of felt like, oh man, is Tony D going to be in NXT forever? Is he ever going to go to the main roster? So many people have come and gone. Now, with this new character, we are able to see him as less hokey because with the mob boss character, it came off as a little corny sometimes, maybe a little hokey. And I feel like with this character, you're able to see him more as a man, right? He's more, I can see him wrestling some of these other top guys. I can see more of this character on the main roster. Now, of course, they need to elaborate on this. They need to grow on this, but I do think that they got something there. One of the things that I've liked about Tony D's new character is I like the adrenaline that he starts to get in these matches. There comes a point in the match where he really starts to level up and kind of take it to the next gear. And I like that. Now, the only thing that I will say that I'm not in love with is that I've never thought that Tony D was a strong wrestler. I've always seen him more on the personality side. So that's the part that kind of has me a little bit on the fence, is that I don't necessarily feel like I love Tony D matches. And that's because I'm more of a person that tends to go more towards the guys that can really, really go in the ring. Like if you can really, really go, I tend to be drawn more to those types of wrestlers. However, I still enjoy Tony D for what he brings to the table. Now, additionally, Tony D has been on NXT. Let me see here. Since 2021. So this man has been on NXT for 5 years. 5 years. He's been an NXT North American champion. He has been a Heritage Cup champion, a 2-time NXT Tag Team champion, and now an NXT World Champion. It did feel, and I feel, that if this gimmick that he has now doesn't work, and if this championship reign doesn't get him noticed and propel him to the main roster, I do not know what Tony D's future might hold. So for the sake of him having a future in WWE, I really hope that this works out for him. I really hope that this championship belt and this championship reign really works out for Tony D, because if not, I'm going to start to worry about what Tony D's future might look like in WWE. And right now, it's probably the best it's looked in a minute. So I'm actually happy for Tony D. Again, I'm not screaming, hey, he's going to have an amazing 5-star match every week. I'm not screaming all that, but at least there's something there, though. There's something there. I do not hate this. We got David Primero, by the way, who says Tony became Triple Crown, tag, NXT, North American Championship, Heritage, and now also World Championship. Yeah, that's something we were just talking about now. So it feels like, what more can this man do? Thank you, David. We got Jacob Tatum here who says, how many call-ups to the main roster do you expect to happen after WrestleMania? Plus, what's next for Zarya after her loss to Soul tonight? Plus, women's matches was insanely good, and congratulations to Lola on the big win. The women's matches really, really delivered today, but so did the men's. Now, actually, Jacob, before I get to your comment, I had forgotten that I said that I wanted to put a pin on Joe Hendry. So, Joe Hendry, I was very surprised when, now you guys know I'm a numbers girl. I look at a way for me to know what is hot, what people like to talk about. It's a bunch of things, right? It's how many comments certain things. Do certain videos drive more views? Do certain videos drive more comments? Do more people want to talk about certain topics? That's how you can usually tell what is really driving conversation, whether it's good or it's bad, if it's driving conversation. I was pretty surprised that when Joe Hendry won the NXT championship and Chinadu and I did the post show for that, it was kind of crickets in the for that particular week's episode. I thought to myself, man, Joe Hendry won the title. I was expecting more conversation, good or bad, it doesn't matter. I was just expecting more conversation, and there really wasn't anything there. And even heading into this matchup, I kind of felt like Joe Hendry was kind of just there. There was focus on Tony D because of the new character, and then focus on Ricky and Ethan because of what they have going on. And it felt like Joe Hendry was just there. And I thought to myself, man, that's not really what I was expecting for Joe Hendry when he would become NXT champion. I thought it would have been like big, massive news, and it didn't really feel that way. So I'm wondering if NXT kind of felt that the buzz really wasn't there, and they probably thought, okay, you know what? Let's do something different. We kind of got something here with Tony D. Let's go ahead and pick at it a little bit more and see what more we can get from this. And I think that that's probably what kind of drove the decision-making process in terms of that. And then also to help Tony D maybe get noticed and go to the main roster. Now, as for Joe Hendry, this man should not be on NXT. Now, again, my theory as to why he's on NXT is that, hey, man, at the end of the day, they got to deal with the CW, and they are going to need some names on there that are known. Because right now, NXT is full. If you take out Joe Hendry, if you take out Ethan Page, if you take out Ricky Saints, you have a show with a lot of other guys that are left that no one really knows. Like if I tell a person who may be a WWE fan but doesn't watch NXT, if I say, hey man, tell me what you think about Jackson Drake, they're going to be like, who? I don't really know this person. If I say, hey man, tell me about Keanu Carver, they might be like, who? If I say Jasper, who? You know, they're still developing themselves. They're still developing their names. They're still developing who they are. And so for that reason, they still need some people with some more bigger name notoriety, all of that on NXT. And I think that's part of the reason why you're seeing some of these guys that don't feel like they should be on the show anymore, that they feel like they should be on Raw or SmackDown. I think that's why we might be seeing some of those people there. But also, Joe Hendry, I mean it, now more than ever, dude needs to be on the main roster. I don't know how else to say that. There's nothing there right now for him on NXT. I just don't feel like there's anything there for him right now. And this quick championship reign that had, I'm going to say, hardly little to no memorable moments. Man, we got to do something different. It's not, he needs to be on Raw or SmackDown. He had way too many big career moments on WWE to still be on NXT right now. So that's kind of what I feel in regards to Joe. But now, regards to what Jacob here brought up here, he says, how many call-ups do you expect to the main roster? Look, dude, if it was up to me, I would do 6. I would do 6, but Lord knows it's not up to me. But earlier someone asked me if I could pick 3 women, 3 men that could go up to Raw or SmackDown immediately, instantly. I would say, who are my options again? I forgot who I said. Yes, I said Blake Monroe. I said Fuck, who else did I say? I said Blake Monroe, Ruka, and then I had originally said Lola Vice, but now she's champion, so I'll switch that to JC Jane because I think she's pretty much going up, especially after her reign. What this reign did for JC Jane, if she gets called up, that's kind of what I hope ends up happening for Tony D with his reign. And then also on the men's side, Ethan Page, Joe Hendry, Ricky Saints, those three dudes, they need to be called up. So that's, if I were to predict anybody, those would be the names. However, you guys know NXT surprises us all the time, and sometimes it just doesn't go the way that you thought it was going to go. And then in terms of what's next for Zarya after her loss to So, I'll be real with you. I was a little surprised that Zarya lost this match. But at the same time, now that Ruka did win this match, this feud, that's it. In my opinion, it should be over. I don't think we should be seeing anything more with Zarya and Soul. I think it should be done. But then again, sometimes they just like to keep it going, right? They just like to keep it going. Sometimes we play the long ride around here. But I really, truly think that this feud should be over with already. But originally, though, I did think Zarya was going to win. I thought Zarya was going to win because she was the one that was like, I'm in the shadows of Ruka, and I want what she has. Well, girl, she had her opportunity today, and she didn't. She came up short. She didn't win the match. So now I'm like, all right, well, let's move on. Let's see what else is next. What else is out there? And what's next for Zarya? I'm assuming she's probably going to crash out because she didn't defeat the woman that she hated. She didn't defeat the woman that she feels is taking all of her opportunities. So now she might crash out. That's what I'm thinking might happen next with Zarya. But I feel that Zarya needs to go into a direction where she is scarier, where she is meaner, and they need to keep leaning into that. So let's see what comes of this. I hope to maybe see her in programs with people like Jada Parker. I would love to see a program with Zarya and Jada Parker. I think that could be cool, especially because Jada is she's more of a taller girl. She's not like petite. She's more taller. And I feel like her versus Zarya might be a very fun visual. So instantly, that's kind of what I think of. And then with Soul, I mean, God, this woman, like I said, should be on the main roster. Thank you, Jacob. But that match, though, that match was all right. I felt like it was fine. Again, there was no bad matches on today's show. I thought this match was fine. I think my favorite part was actually when Zarya looked like she was going to crack Ruka's head. I thought, dude, you're going to kill this woman when she had her and she was just like banging her head and she was grabbing her body and she was just letting out so much anger. I loved that part. I thought that part was really, really good. I love the part where they were just hitting each other, smacking each other. I thought that was good. It did take 3 soul snatchers to defeat Zarya. I don't know if I would have gone with 3. That's a little too much if you ask me, but it's fine. Whatever. However, later on in another match too, which one was it? Oh yeah, Miles Bourne and Johnny Gargano. Miles Bourne also hit the Bourne again 3 times. So I thought to myself, okay, maybe let's not have 2 matches on the exact same show where the person has to hit their finish 3 times exactly to actually get the win there. So that was just one little minor hiccup there. But other than that, though, I thought the Soul Snatcher on the ramp on the outside, that was pretty nasty, though. Oh, man, I was like, yo, both Soul and Zarya got some, both felt that one. Thank you, Jacob. We got T-Max034 who says, bump that finish. Joe Hendry better go to the main. I agree. Thank you, T-Mac. We also got Steven Marchuli here who says, NXT Women's Championship, Blake versus Paxley matches of the night. Yes, I agree with that, man. I want to talk about, you know what? Let's talk about Lola Vice and JC Jane and Kendall Gray because those ladies opened up the night and I wasn't expecting that match to open up tonight. I really, really wasn't. But I'm actually glad that it did because I've always said this, you know, the opening match really sets the tone. The way that they go out there, the way that they move, the way that the pacing is, and the outcome really sets the tone for the night. And throughout the entire night, we saw the baby faces get a lot of W's here today. And, you know, the two major championships did change hands. But I truly thought that all three girls in this matchup really killed it. JC Jane, I liked her little walkout to the ring where they were kind of showing the highlights of her being champion, two-time NXT Women's Champion, and she held the belt for, God, I think someone said nearly 400 days if you combine them both. I forget how many days, but it was a lot. It was a lot of days. And JC, again, this has to be the thing that takes her to the main roster. If she goes out there, one of my favorite things about JC is actually her promos. Her promos is what made me a fan of her reign, because I like when she would go out there and she would talk shit. But the thing that I liked about her when she would talk shit is that she always made sense. Which was crazy, though, because there was times where I thought to myself, JC Jane is the heel, and she's out here making the most sense out of anybody. There was at least 2 to 3 different occasions on NXT weekly television where I thought to myself, damn, I'm out here agreeing with JC Jane, who's the heel. Wow. But also, I do think that I think her being good on the mic and her managing to get people to boo her and dislike her is what's going to work for her and make her stand out whenever she does go to Raw or to SmackDown. And now in regards to Kendall Gray was a popular choice for today. A lot of people really, really like Kendall Gray. They like the fact that she is very advanced for this stage of where she's at on NXT, and she is, because she's got a great mind for this, but she's also not able just to think it and visualize it. She's able to actually put it into action. And the comparisons that she gets, I mean, I have people always saying, and she said this in her interview, she wants to be female Kurt Angle. I had people saying they liked her and they reminded her of Brett. I mean, there was all these comparisons that people make with Kendall, and you don't often get things like that. I don't often hear that many people saying, oh, this woman reminds me of this guy or whatever. We don't usually hear that. So I feel that Kendall has very quickly, she may not be champion right now. She may not be the most famous person. She may not be all these things, but you want to know what she has that a lot of people don't have and that don't get this quick? Respect. Kendall Gray has respect from the fans, and they are letting her take her time to grow and develop as a wrestler, because her journey in wrestling, she is going to be one that X amount of years, man, she is going to be one that we are like seeing her in the same light that we see Bayley, that we see Charlotte, that we see Asuka, that we see Io, that we see some of the finest women's wrestlers. She's going to be in that bracket at some point when she continues to grow and build herself up, etc. I really do believe that, and I think the fans believe it too, which is why she has that support. In regards to Lola Vice, her grind, her hustle has been so noticeable that people also respect her for what she's been able to do. She already had piqued people's interest in NXT, but I really do think that what brought her to that NXT championship was her time in AAA with Mr. Iguana, doing the things that she's doing over there. She had a great Royal Rumble appearance. I think all of that, plus the fact that she does get a lot of attention outside of WWE, like I'm talking social media stuff, things like that. People love to talk about Lola Vice. They love to look at her. She's great. She looks amazing, and she can kick ass, and she's talented. There's a lot there with Lola, and that's why even people that wanted Kendall to win, I don't think we're mad that Lola won. And I like that. I really do, because I feel like it's so good to have people get won over because you work hard or because you were entertaining or whatever the situation is. And I think Lola is hitting hitting it out of the ballpark with this. And I'm excited to see what her reign is going to look like. I don't even know what they're going to do first. I have no idea, but this is it. Like, this is her moment. This is her moment that she's been waiting for. And now we just have to hope that it hits and that it delivers and that it all goes well. But yes, they definitely killed it today with that triple threat. Thank you, Steven. We got McTaro here who says, my women are money of the night as Lola Vice winning the NXT Women's Championship. Thank you, McTaro. We got Soundwaves 80s. Thank you so much for being here. He says NXT stand and wait, hold on. NXT stood and it delivered. There you go. There you go, Soundwave 80s. We also got Caught Looking. here, 2019, who says, why would WWE sign Mariah May and make her look like a jobber? I don't think they're making her look like a jobber. I just think that it was, by the way, that's been my favorite heading into today's show. The Blake Monroe, Tatum Paxley storyline is my favorite. I love it. I love that storyline. I love the little bits that they've done, the vignettes, the backstage stuff. I've liked all of that. I've eat that shit up. So I like the builds. Now, in terms of, I don't think they're making her look like a jobber. She's had big wins during her time in NXT. And she's also somebody that I see being on NXT also because she does have a name. She does have popularity. And kind of like what I was saying earlier with the men in regards to Ricky and Joe and Ethan, I see Blake Monroe like that on the women's side of things where they kind of need somebody there on NXT that has a little bit more of a name. But I do think this woman needs to be on the main roster. God, I was saying earlier today, actually, I was thinking to myself, man, can you imagine if right now for this WrestleMania, we were getting ready to see Tiffany Stratton versus Blake Monroe, for example, because Tiffany Stratton currently does not have a WrestleMania match. And I thought to myself, damn, imagine we were seeing her and Blake right now. If Blake had been called up a couple months ago, that would have been freaking sick, man. But that's not where we're at right now. And I really hope that things do start to move a little bit faster for her in that regard, where I don't think she should be on NXT for too long. And I don't think she's needed on NXT either, because they have so many other women that you were looking to see develop. Blake's already developed. Blake's already on another level. I've seen what this woman can do. I've seen what she's done in AEW. This woman is developed. She's ready to go. Thank you, Caught Looking. We got Jacob Tatum here, says, is Dark State about to break up after the interaction between Dion and Saquon Sugars backstage and Dion not disclosing the plan to his group? I really hope so, Jacob. I want them to. You know me, I'm not really a Dark State fan, unfortunately. And today with Dion Lennox attacking Miles Bourne after Miles Bourne retains the NXT North American Championship. Thank goodness. Very happy about that. With all of that, him attacking him, I do not mind Miles Bourne and Dion Lennox going into a feud here, but I do want to see a world where Saquon Sugars and the other guys on Dark State, I want to see them kind of be like done with Dion, because Dion is sort of going on his own. He is doing like his own thing. He's only caring about himself. He's not really caring about the group. He's not letting in the group know on any of the details. And personally, my favorite person in the group the whole time has been Saquon Sugars. He's been the one that has shown the most personality to me. Even though WWE is pushing more Dion Lennox, I feel like I've seen the most out of Saquon Sugars. Dion Lennox has grown, though. Don't get me wrong. But from the very beginning, Saquon was the one that most stood out to me. So I would like it if we actually got into something with Saquon and with Dion Lennox, you know, a little bit of a war within Dark State. I would really, really enjoy that. Thank you so much, Jacob Tatum. And we got Chin do. Oh, good. What's up, Chin? He says they had that whole crowd blacked out. Lol. And was it just me, or was the crowd silent after Tony won? Ending with crickets, Vegas on April 17th. So the crowd was pretty much crickets throughout the entire night, which was the first thing that I said when we kicked off the show. I was like, damn, dude, we had a fantastic card, some fantastic matches, some fantastic moments, but the crowd unfortunately just did not did not understand the assignment this particular show, which was unfortunate though, because I did think that did take away from a couple of moments there. And no, when Tony won, there was chance, by the way, there was chance, like, you deserve a chance. So I do think that the crowd did like Tony D winning. Thank you, Chinadu. We got JK McIntosh. What's up, JK? He says, really fun show. NXT's PLEs consistently more entertaining than the main roster PLEs. For me, JK, the thing that I like the most about NXT PLEs is how fast they go by. I love that we go match, call it a day. A nice little 3-hour show that flew by. I mean, we saw 6 matches here today, and they all got a really good amount of time. Every match got at least more than 13 minutes. It was either 13 minutes or more. I love that. I felt like it was respectable to each match where, again, they all got a respectable amount of time to go, yet I didn't feel like I was sitting here for eternity. So that was nice. Thank you, JK. We also got Sleaze Boy here who says, I'm going to tip Danhausen on Cameo to curse you by having a long and boring Zarya Ruka feud that will be longer than the 100 Years War. Dear God, Sleaze Boy, do not do it. Do not do it, or I will burst. I don't know. I'll probably go crazy and you'll see flames coming out of my ears. Thank you, Sleaze Boy. We got Anthony Giuliano here who says, did Tatum separate her shoulder? She was screaming. I think that was just part of the storytelling that they were doing in this match, by the way, which also I put over that women's triple threat match, but I didn't get a chance to put over Blake Monroe and Tatum Paxley. I know we talked about the finish already, but what they did too, man, I was so upset with this crowd, especially during this match. Because you guys know this was the one that I was most waiting for. So I was a little upset because I thought to myself, dude, these girls are going out there and they're fucking killing it right now. And people are so quiet. And they did, again, moments here and there where they did react. But I thought, they deserve so much more. This was one of the matches where I felt that the energy of the crowd impacted how people are going to react to this crowd, talk about this match afterwards. I think if the crowd would have been good, more people would be like, damn, Tatum and Blake, like they freaking killed it. Wow. But when the crowd is sort of subdued, it does take away from the match and the feeling. So I don't want that to happen. So I want to make sure to give proper flowers and credits to both of these girls because they were out there. They were hard hitting. Tatum with the crazy eyes. She had the different contacts in her eyes that made her look absolutely insane. So every time she made eye contact with Blake or anytime she sold to the camera, it looked fantastic. And I did like, again, I didn't mind who won this match. I did enjoy seeing Tatum win. Part of the reason was that someone brought up earlier some really good points, by the way, about how if Tatum lost, you know, she would have another short reign. And she's had a lot of short reigns. I don't always want to see short reigns for Tatum Paxley. She always leaves us wanting more, but that's a good thing. I don't always want that for the championship reigns. That's another thing, though. And then the other thing that I was going to say about that was also the fact that Blake Monroe was the one that was like running around with her championship, not wanting to give it to Tatum. So it would have looked a little bit bad for Tatum had she not been able to actually go out there and take back her championship. Thank you, Anthony. We also got Guitar Junkie here who says, hey, Denise, Alcedo. Okay, Denise Salcedo, let's go. Says, you're late for your AAA watch along, JK. Thanks for another great stream. You're the best. Dude, thank you so much for hanging out with us throughout the entire stream today. It was a good time, man. Yeah, after this, I'm going to go lay down. We also got Chinadu here who says that crowd was ass. I told you. I felt that the New York crowd absolutely killed it. The New York crowd on Tuesday, that crowd felt like a stand and deliver crowd. I wish it would have been swapped somehow. Thank you, Chin. All right. I think the only other thing that I need to get into that I haven't had a chance to talk about was Miles Bourne and Johnny Gargano. I mentioned the ending, of what happened with not Miles Bourne, Dion Lennox, attacking Miles Bourne. That's what I had talked about earlier. But the matchup itself, man, I'm so glad that they did not take the title away from Miles. I didn't want to see that happen. Dude's been working really hard, but Johnny Gargano, man, I miss this version of Johnny Gargano. I really, truly do. I hope he doesn't go back to SmackDown and go back to being depressed again because he didn't win the NXT North American Championship. Really, truly hope that doesn't happen. Now I just want Johnny to go out there, have a couple of back and forth matches with whomever where we can kind of remember who he is, remind us who Johnny Wrestling is, because there's a lot of people that watch SmackDown that did not watch NXT today. They did not watch NXT. They don't know what he went out there and did today with Miles Bourne. They don't know. They didn't see it. And they need to be reminded of that. Go out there on fucking SmackDown and have some matches with people like Carmelo, Ilya Dragunov, I don't know, those kinds of guys. Those are the kind of guys we need to see Carmelo working with one-on-one instead of this depression angle that he's been doing. But I hope this instead reinvigorates him and re-inspires him to go back to being Johnny Wrestling. And hopefully we get to see that play out on SmackDown. But again, I like the direction that they're moving in with Miles and with Dion and how that might also impact Dark State and what we might end up seeing. I won't be surprised if maybe Saquon Sugars and the other guys maybe end up costing Dion in his matchup with Miles Bourne. I could totally see that happening as well. And now I'm trying to think, the last thing we didn't talk about, this was very quickly, the tag team match. Fun matchup. I was actually a little surprised that Los Americanos didn't pick up the win. I thought it was kind of a shoo-in that they would, but they did not. Instead, the Vanity Project retained. However, I don't hate the Vanity Project as much as I make fun of them, because I like to make fun of them because they look the way they look. And it's so easy to crack jokes about them calling their dads and, silly shit like that. I get it. They look funny, whatever. But I actually like the group, and I think that they're going to do big things on NXT. So I'm rooting for them. But I still thought Los Americanos were going to take the dub here today. They didn't. But overall, though, it was a fun matchup. So all in all, man, that was NXT Stand and Deliver today. And it was a fun show. Except for the crowd. Dang it. Alrighty, everyone. That is it for us here today. Well, for me here today. Thank you so much to everyone who hung out for the watch along, who hung out for the review. Before we go, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. I believe I may have just crossed 244,000 subscribers. I did, actually. We officially surpassed 244,000 subscribers, which you guys know that means that 245,000 is the next goal, and then after 250,000. And so I just want to keep growing on here. Tell your friends about the show, hype the video up, leave a comment, like, share the video, all of that stuff really, really helps try to reach more and more people. On top of that, I have been publishing a lot of interviews. So if you guys haven't seen them, go check them out. There's a lot. I did an interview that was really in depth with Miles Bourne. Really good stuff. I highly recommend that video. And last but not least, April 17th is coming up, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to be doing my first live show as part of WrestleMania week, and that is with my special guest, Shotzi, Mackenzie Mitchell, and CJ Perry. All of that is taking place on Friday, April 17th at the Circa Resort and Casino. Get your tickets at DeniseLiveshow.com. Once again, that's DeniseLiveshow.com. All right, we're done. That's it for us here today. Thank you, everybody. See you on the next one. Bye, everyone.